Welcome in, Gov fans. Robbie Lott, Stan Painter, Carter Bales from William Blount High School, Mike Whitefield, as the Govs are in action. Big game here in Region 1. Playoff implications on the line, as last week's William Blount lost to Saudi Daisy. Didn't do them no favors, but it didn't matter because it's all about tonight and your playoff seeding. We got an interview brought to you by Tim Tipton. We're going to send it down to the field reporter Lucas. He's with Coach Reeves. As we'll get them set up. As always, thank you, Tim. Give him a call, 806-7255. Top award-winning at Realtor Executives. They're getting ready for senior night, so Coach Reeves is doing the logistics of that. Take it away, Lucas.
Well, he's talking to the referee now, Robbie. Coach Reeves is. So
I'll just try to get the quick first word from them. Go ahead, Lucas.
We're with Coach Reeves. Coach, senior day, kind of talk about what these seniors have meant to you over the years.
They're amazing. I got these seniors, I got to coach them as freshmen, as an assistant coach, and as a head coach. I've had them for 3 years. And they've done everything we've asked them to do in the classroom, in the school. You know, they're just great young men, and it's a pleasure to coach them.
Shifting focus over to this game, what do you need to do to beat a team like Jeff County?
Play really well because they're really good up front. They got 2 Division I linemen, probably 3, truthfully. And, yeah, we got to have some breaks tonight. And we're going to have some breaks, and we're going to have to play very well.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, thank you, Coach Reeves, for that. And he's under the weather tonight, battling an illness, but thank you for him. And Stan, he mentioned it. He's been with this group since they were freshmen. Robert came over from Heritage as an assistant coach and coached Shadoans last season, and now he's got a group of great senior class here at William Blount.
Yeah, I'm really glad to see what has happened with this senior class, Robbie, because they were 1-9. The program was.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't play
as freshmen.
As freshmen. 0-10 their sophomore year, which was terrible, but then had a really good year last year.
And now playoff bound this year.
So they took and I said that if you go all the way back and listen to our first game, I said they need to take the next step and get to the playoffs this year. And they did that. It doesn't, they're in. This game doesn't matter as far as getting to the playoffs. It does matter for seeding purposes. It's a huge game for William Blount, but I'm just glad to see Robbie, some success from him because I know they work all year, and it's in football. You want to get 10 nights to shine, and it's a year-round.
Yes, indeed. All right, that's the pregame preview. We will step away for a 2-minute break, and you'll see the seniors being honored on the field during commercial break. 2-minute break. All right. Welcome back to the Heartland Roofing pregame show here from Mike Whitefield. As always, we want to thank Nate and Heartland Roofing. They've been along all season long. They'll be along for the playoffs. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. Give Nate a call, 865-323-5933. Free estimates, works well with insurance companies, can get you taken care of ASAP, all your roofing needs. We'll move now into the area update as Stan, we mentioned this is a big game as in Region 1, William Blount and Jefferson County are playing for the 3 seed. The 3 seed is a big difference because you get to go to Bearden, more than likely Bearden. I guess it is Bearden.
I think it's locked in. That one's locked in over there.
Okay, at Maryville, yeah. Well, I don't think, is there a way that there can be a 3-way tie and change some things?
For number 4?
For 3 and 4. So what I have it as, I have Cleveland 2-2, Farragut 2-2, Bradley 1-3. If somehow Bradley was to beat Bearden, they would be 2-3.
Yeah.
Farragut loses tonight, they're going to be 2-3, and then Cleveland Miracle loses to Hardin Valley, they would be 2-3. So I don't think anything like that can happen. More than likely, it's going to be Maryville locked in at 1, Bearden at 2, Cleveland the 3, and then Farragut getting the 4 seed over there.
Yeah, and so you're right, Robbie.
There is a way.
But 1 and 2 is locked.
1 and 2, yes, with Bearden and Maryville.
Yeah, and then I think if Cleveland wins their 3,
which is against Hardin Valley, the 0-4 team over there. So you got to think that's going to be a win for Cleveland. And that'll just leave the Farragut and Bradley. Farragut's going to lose to Maryville tonight, although they did beat them last year.
Yeah, they did. But Farragut's already got the 4 then in that scenario.
They beat Bradley.
Yeah,
the only way it could be messed up is it was a 3-way, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll just take it as that. And we just mentioned the 1 seed's going to be Maryville and Bearden, and there's a big difference between those 2 teams, Carter.
Yeah, certainly is. And me and Stan were talking off air. With Bearden, it's going to be a Thursday night game. So that's going to be a little different. But with Bearden, you don't know what Bearden team you're going to get. You could get a really good Bearden team, or you could get a Bearden team that really isn't locked in and isn't playing super well. And William Blount has a much better chance in that game than they do if they head to Maryville.
Right, I agree with you 100%. So that's this game right here will be the battle between the 3 and 4 spot. Up tomorrow night at Science Hill High School, it'll be the region championship. Dobbins-Bennett and Science Hill. The winner there, as it's looked like all season, those 2 teams have been the top 2 teams in the region, Stan.
Yeah, they certainly have. And, Robbie, I think you called it early on. Science Hill would win the region, and I do think they may have the stronger. Where's that game at anyway? But not that it really,
at Science Hill.
It is. Okay, so, it really doesn't really matter up there. But at the same time, I think Science Hill's just a better football team. They about beat Maryville, and so obviously William Blount played Dobbins-Bennett a lot closer than they did Science Hill. So I just think Science Hill's a little bit better football team. And, of course, that's big because they would avoid Maryville to 3rd round.
Yes.
The winner of that game would. So it's a huge game for them, just for that. Nothing else. And, of course, they would get I guess a Farragut. More than likely, they would play Farragut first round versus maybe if you lose, you're probably going to get Cleveland.
Yeah, and I think there's a difference between those 2 teams.
Farragut's really a different team, Rob, because they started 0-5, and now they're 4-5. So, they kind of got off. They played a brutal, tough schedule.
And I think that's, just like his dad did. He's Coach Courtney's done the same thing. And I think that helps you be ready for November,
And so we'll see what happens there. But, you mentioned it. I know we were talking about that. But Farragut pulled off the shocker at Maryville last year. And so you never know. This game's over.
After Maryville just beat Alcoa.
Right.
So now this year, Maryville's coming off the loss to Alcoa. I don't think I would want to be Farragut tonight after that. Other games will be, like we just mentioned, those games in Region 2. Tonight it is Maryville at Farragut. Tomorrow night you'll have Bearden taking on Bradley. And tonight you'll have Hardin Valley and Valley and Cleveland tonight. So Cleveland,
if they win automatically, they're in.
Yeah,
the third spot.
They would be 3 and 2. There's no chance Bearden at 3-2.
Bearden beat Cleveland.
So they beat the heads up.
Yep.
So Bearden's locked in. Okay. Other games that we'll be keeping track of tonight: Cumberland Gap at Eagleton. Stan, Eagleton 5-4. If they win that and get a South Green win, which probably is going to happen against Hampton, Eagleton can get the 3.
Yes.
They're playing a 0-9 Cumberland Gap.
They're
team.
going to get that. They're going to get the win. Eagleton is. Here's the problem, Robin. Either way, they're going to have to go on the road. And York and Bledsoe County are both good football teams. So
Either
they will get one of the, I think they went to York last year. They were the 4 and went to York. Bledsoe's probably going to be the 2. But, I mean, you never know. But, I mean, that is a little bit improvement over last year. I think did they finish 4-6 last year? So they've improved their second year to be 5-5. And so.
Congratulations to Coach Childs and his team.
Now, they're going to lose some seniors this year, though. That's the first time that they've ever, they've have to replace kids, because this is their first senior class.
Another big game. Gibbs at Fulton is tonight. Anderson County at South Doyle. And Stan, out in Middle Tennessee, believe it or not, Oakland and Riverdale, losers the 3 seed. After last week, I'm sorry. That's for the region championship.
Right.
Yeah. So Oakland lost last week, but it's non-region.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Riverdale,
if they lose,
I think they beat them last year in this game, and then turned around and got beat 56-0 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's
a big game.
Big game in Rutherford County there. Oakland at Riverdale.
Let's go back a bit and talk about Gibbs, Robbie. The Gibbs Fulton game. That's a Thursday night rivalry game. Of course, we've got a lot of Thursday night rivalries tonight, but that's the TV game. So Gibbs
is 7-1. Fulton
8-1. 8-1, I think.
Or 8-1. Okay. Did they have a cancel? It was either 8-1.
Okay. Well, regardless, they were undefeated, and then last week we're down 14-7, I think, at the half to Anderson County, and just absolutely got annihilated the second half.
Yep.
And of course,
that Anderson County team looking for real.
They could drop, Robbie, if Fulton was come out to play that upset that. I think Gibbs drops to number 3. Now, how would you like to be that 8-0? And then have to go up on the road. I don't think that'll happen. I think Gibbs comes out and takes care of business. But you never know. You just never know as things go into that. So
tomorrow night's games. Let's talk a little bit more about the other region. As Heritage plays Clinton, that game doesn't matter. Clinton's already in because
Heritage is out.
And Heritage is out. And they're non-region opponents. Alcoa at Kingston, that's all taken care of. But Central and Halls, that's for third place. And then West and Powell, that's for first place.
Yep.
So both those games in that region. So West at Powell, two powerhouses there in 5A, and Central at Halls. Stan, talk about those.
Yeah, both those games, Robbie, West has been the standard the last 2-3 years, but they've taken a little bit of a step back. I think Powell has stepped it up. So that could go either way. And then I think Central.
That was a dominant performance last week against Heritage.
Heritage.
Kind of out of nowhere.
And, and that's the thing, Robbie, of that. Heritage had just blown out Lenore City, who won the region.
Right.
In that, and that's, you got Oak Ridge in that region. So, I don't know. I don't know what that's.
Think about that. Heritage out of the playoffs again. And they go, if they beat Clinton tonight.
I think they're 5-5, right?
Right. But if they beat Clinton, I think they go 3-0 against that region.
Yeah.
Carnes, Lenore City, and Clinton.
Yep.
Heritage would go 3-0 against that region, but can't get into the playoffs in their own region, and they're both in 5A.
And
just a bad.
And it doesn't look much better for them next year, Robbie, because they're dropping to 4A, but guess what?
Somebody over that little F5 from across the town is coming over.
Yeah.
That tornado.
And then you've got Gibbs and Anderson County and Fulton.
Yeah, how they going? There's some good 4A football.
So, it's going to be a tough deal right there, but we'll see. Of course, we don't know all that for sure, what district alignments. I think maybe next week, next Thursday or Friday, we get the initial.
Look at it, hopefully.
And then maybe
we get where we want to. Yeah. So, with that's going to wrap it up for the area update. Before we go to commercial break, we're going to do our first to burst tonight. Your options, text in 865-200-1926. Winner tonight will get their name in the hat for a Broadway barbershop haircut and a Chick-fil-A combo. Your options are Aiden Klein, Jackson Dabrowski, Telfer, Darius Brooks, D. Hart, he's back, defensive score, or the field. Text in your guess to 865-200-1926. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with more here from Mike Whitefield in the Heartland Roofing pregame show. All right, welcome back to the Heartland Roofing pregame report. During this segment, we're going to talk about Reeves Reads and our Stats with Stan segment. But if you look on the screen, guys, we're advertising a little play tomorrow, brought to you by the William Blount Theater Department. Little Shops of Horror. They have a show tomorrow evening, Saturday afternoon, and Saturday evening. So you have 3 opportunities to go by the school and check them out at the auditorium there, brought to you by the William Blount Theater Department. And so now we'll move it into the Stats with Stan segment. As we're still waiting on our first to burst, guys, give us a text, 865-200-1926. Text in your vote. Who's going to be the first one to get in the end zone tonight? Aiden Klein, Jackson Dabrowski, Telfer, Brooks, D. Hart, defensive score, or the field. Stan, these stats as always brought to you by Red Tech. I talked to Gene yesterday, doing plenty of work still down there in Louisville. Give him a call, 983-1633. So last week, Stan, I was wondering, we were talking, didn't get a lot of touches for Aiden Klein and Darius Brooks as we abandoned the run game.
Right, yeah. But, Robbie, on the year so far, still, Aiden Klein does lead in rushing yards with almost 600, 582, and 9 touchdowns. Darius, 200. Well, obviously Jackson is second at 445 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns. Darius 272 and 4 rushing touchdowns. So, but you've got your quarterback's got one more rush than Klein. It's 117, 116, and then Darius only 37 rushes.
In this segment, Stan, we're going to talk about rushing. That's what Jefferson County is going to bring to the table tonight. As last year's game, William Blount was 28-28 at halftime to the number 4 team in the state. Final score 68-28. They just imposed their will. So they ran the ball, and I talked to Coach Bollinger, one of the defensive line coaches. He was telling me they run 55% of the time. It's outside zone. 30-something% is going to be inside zone. But a lot of that is going to be to the left side behind the Tennessee commit, number 74, Nick Moore.
Yeah. So they're going to have to stop the run, Robbie. I mean, in some ways it'll be very similar to what they did last week.
I think there'll be more outside than last week. We could I think we're better against the outside run. But did Coach Riley see that and say, "Oh, we're going to switch it up the inside run this week"?
So
last week you talked about what they gave up.
Yeah, they gave up over over 200 yards really, because you take away two -9s at the end of the game. It made it back to 195. But Robbie, Saudi Daisy rushed 48 times.
Wow, and only completed 2 passes
out of 7.
Wow,
they threw 7, so they ran. You're talking about percentages there. That's like 90% of the time they were running the ball, and they averaged 4 yards a carry. I mean, and
the time of possession was astronomical.
Yeah, we don't keep that, but they shortened the game, and William Blount cannot fall into that trap again tonight.
It feels like that is the pedigree to beating William Blount, is controlling that clock and finishing drive with scores. Last week we got inside the red zone. Orange zone 3 times, didn't kick the field goals, and ended up losing by 3.
Right.
Carter?
Well, and I mean, really, all year, it's been like beating a dead horse, guys. When William Blount cannot stop the run, they will not win the football game. That's been really the problem all year. Haven't been beat through the air a whole lot this year, but when a team can run the ball, control the clock, William Blount has had problems all year.
You go back to you're exactly right. You go back to the Carnes game.
Yeah,
and same thing.
Through 3.5 quarters, we're leading 14-0.
Yep, and then we couldn't stop Turner at the end.
And then they ran the clock out.
Yep, and so it was just, so you're exactly spot on that, Carter. And, Coach Riley is not going to change his game plan. I mean, he's going to line up and do what they do.
Yep.
And say, stop me,
All right, with that, we're going to take it down to the field and turn it over to public address announcer Mike Brewer, and William Blount's band's going to play the national anthem after the William Blount Junior ROTC presents the colors.
Presented by cadets from the William Blount High School Air Force Junior ROTC program. Members of the color guard include cadets Carson Hood, Kenna Bramlett, and Jonah McDavid. Presenting the American flag and commanding tonight's color guard is Cadet Captain Caitlin Weinbaum. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. At this time, we would like to provide the opportunity for you to join with us in an invocation, which is initiated and spoken by a member of the William Blount High School student body. Offering up the invocation this evening will be volleyball and basketball player Allie Everett.
Lord, thank you for giving us the ability to be here tonight. We ask that you keep everyone safe from injury and harm. I pray for both our team and our opponents as they go out and play the game they love. I pray that both the fans and players practice good sportsmanship. Thank you for sending your son to die on the cross for us. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing as this evening we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Performing our national anthem this evening is the William Blount High School Marching Band under the direction of Noah Tootin and Dee Tankersley.
Welcome back, Go fans. As we were talking about the stats of Stan here, We got about 5 minutes before kickoff. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back with Robert Reeves' keys to tonight's victory and our starting lineups. All right, welcome back to the Heartland Roofing pregame show. As the captains have made their way onto the field and the teams are pretty much gathered around,
I'm not sure Jeff County's even going to run out, Robbie.
yeah, they may just come over there on the
I think they're
sideline.
just going to walk over to the other side.
The captains tonight for William Blount will, looks like Sellers, Swank, Gibson, and Dabrowski. Those are the captains for William Blount. Jeff County will get to call them in the air. We'll go into Reeves reads while they get that set. Let us know we winners. Tonight, Coach Reeves, you want to thank him for giving us time because he was struggling, definitely under the weather tonight. Contain their running game. We talked about that. Get off the field on 3rd and 4th downs. Last week, that short yardage down and distance, they kept converting it, kept keeping the clock. That was the key to success for Soddy Daisy. Got to stop that. Offensively, we need to take what they give us and be successful doing so. That's pretty self-explanatory. Number 3, special teams. Carter, we haven't really had any big plays in special teams. We give up some, but we really haven't made none. He wants to see a couple of those. That can change the momentum of a game.
Yeah, I had a couple times where we had pretty solid field position starting around the 30, 35-yard line, but William Blount's going to need to start a couple drives past the 50 today, maybe even return one. That'd be big.
Couple of stats, historical stats. William Blount 2-1 all-time on Halloween. Last time they played on Halloween was against Bearden in 2014. That was a loss. Prior to that, it was wins in 08 and 03. 4-18 all-time, Stan, against Jefferson County with 8 straight losses, including that 68-28 loss last year when the game was tied at halftime. So
Yeah, and I think most of those 4 wins came like in a
earlier, yeah.
in a spurt, like here in the middle, kind of actually. So, but it is what it is. They've owned us here recently, and
It's like William Blount's
Well,
going to
may
win the
have won the
toss.
toss.
See what we'll want to do.
I think I would just go ahead and take the ball. I don't think I'd put their offense on the field and give them a chance to take a long drive.
William Blount wins the toss and will receive the football.
I
It's
agree.
the right move.
We'll show our offensive starters here tonight as the 2 deep is updated. See if it's for senior night, as we got a lot of seniors. Well, it doesn't show senior Brooks out there. Okay, so looks like normal offense. Dabrowski, Klein, Gibson, Swank, and Dehart with Telfer at the tight end. Those are your skill positions. Your offensive line anchored by Watkins, Harbin, Chris will be the center. Albert and Blackburn. Those are your starters. William Blount in their black uniforms. They'll be moving right to left on the opening drive towards the church. Here's your defensive starters tonight. Justice, Thompson, and Monroe anchoring down the front. Your linebackers will be Brooks, Witherspoon, Henson, and Johnson. We talked about that. Losing Query. Sophomore Mason Johnson's got a big night ahead of him. So here come your Governors busting through the barrier. Your secondary, Sellers, Crompton, Reed, and Jones. So William Blount's offense will get the ball first. We're going to take a final 30-second break. Come back with the opening kickoff here from Mike Whitefield. All right, opening kickoff just about set. Brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. William Blount in their black uniforms. They broke these out last year.
Yeah, didn't have much success with them. They need to break them out against somebody else, Robbie, than a big
Maybe
region
like
game.
Austin East.
Yeah, last year they played DB with these, and then this year Jeff County.
Kicker will kick it. It'll be returnable at the 11-yard line. Straight ahead, I believe it's Sellers. Not getting much past the 20.
Nope. Mark them at the 23, so that's where William Blount will start their first drive.
Good field, good coverage there. As it's Region 1 action tonight as the Govs and the Patriots battle. Winner will get the 3 seed and take a trip to Bearden next week. The loser will have a trip to Maryville High School. 1st and 10 for the Governors. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Klein will be the tailback. We got a new play clock guy tonight as Mr. Hilbert has husband duties with the trick-or-treating.
Oh, yeah.
Dabrowski in the gun will take the snap, looking with a straight drop, now rolling to his left, flush from the pocket, will throw it underhanded to Klein. He'll catch it. Or is that Gibson? It is Klein.
Yeah, that's Klein.
The jerseys look weird.
Yeah, they do. The numbers are huge.
If it's a single number, the number's big.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. But good little improvising there. Little Patrick Mahomes from Jackson football.
7 yards.
Yeah, really good job. Drew the defender away from Klein. Klein just flips it over the top. Good gain. 2nd and short.
3-man front for the Patriots. Rolling to his right, sitting down there. Now he's running backwards. Now he's going to try to find somebody. Fakes another one. He's going down for a loss back to the original line of
Should have
scrimmage.
thrown it away.
Yeah.
He was outside the pocket and could have thrown it away. He had a receiver over here. It was number 45, senior Connor McCracken. So this first drive, you will see some seniors implemented.
Loss of 6, 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10. You'll have Swank. Who's the other receiver down here in the bottom? Is it Telfer? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. McCracken, Swank, and Telfer on this side. Klein moves out in motion. 3-man front. No pressure showed by the Patriots. Straight drop for Jackson. Still in the pocket. They just bulldoze that guy down. Now he's rolling to his left. Got to find somebody. There's nobody open. He throws it away. And it's incomplete and a 3 and out for the Governors. They'll have to punt the ball away. First play was promising. The last 2, not so much.
No, and I mean, that really goes back, guys, to you have 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
You roll out of the pocket, nothing's open.
Throw it
away. Had 2 guys bearing down on him. And then right there, they only rushed 3, able to get back.
And they just manhandled us up front.
Yep.
Now Dabrowski stands back at his own 10-yard line to take the snap. Is that number 2, Hahn? Standing at his own 45. The snap is a good one. Dabrowski's kick is end over end, going to hit at the 50. Take a bounce into the hands. And he does a good job there, does Hahn. Breaks the first tackle in a second. Not only gets about a 4-yard return, though, out of it past the 35 up to the 37. Just a good job of securing that ball as the William Blount defender was there, met him right about the same time, but couldn't jar it loose. Patriots will get their first possession with good field position. Moving left to right away from the church here at about a 70-degree night. The Patriots in their red pants, white tops, silver helmets, red numerals. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Tailback will be Thomas, standing to the left of Osborne. They'll bring a receiver in motion. That's Young. It'll be a handoff up the middle. And doing what we saw last week, a lot of inside runs, getting 5 yards right up the middle was Skylar Thomas.
Actually, I believe they're going to give him close to 6.
And that's what we saw a lot on first down, guys, last week. Just hand the ball off, get a good chunk, and then if you get the 3rd down, you know who is going to keep it, the quarterback.
2nd and 4. Osborne has it. Straight dive up the middle. Thomas gets a big hole, gets first down yardage, now steps out to the side. He probably should have stayed inside there, as I believe it's going to be Sellers on the tackle, but not before the first down of the game right at midfield.
That was a good open field tackle, Robbie, by Sellers. Otherwise, that goes for a lot more.
First quarter first downs tonight will be brought to you by Anderson Lumber Company. Osborne going to pass it. First time, going deep. One-on-one coverage. Hahn, the ball's up.
Oh, that's offensive interference.
Offensive PI. They
got it.
Okay.
They got it. Frederick's got it for us. As William Blount was in good position, but Hahn's going to pick up an offensive pass interference call. And that's a big penalty. As the
And it was obvious. He shoved in the back.
So that's a 15-yarder
From the spot.
from the previous spot. So back to the 35. There's the call. The home fans will like that.
I'm just amazed that the back judge back here didn't call that.
Right.
Yeah, no,
Because he had the
I
best.
didn't think that we were going to get it. And
He had the best, and it was obvious.
Stan, go back and look. You're going to have a back judge and a field judge that both didn't call it, and a line judge came all the way up and made the call.
And he didn't have the best angle
Right.
on that.
And
it was the right call. Don't get me wrong. I'm just glad he actually saw it.
So that's going to back him way up, guys.
yeah,
It'll be first and 25.
15 or pass interference is a big penalty. Both ways, really.
Really, it is.
First and 25. Osborne in the pistol this time. Thomas will be behind him. They got an H-back over there to the left. It'll be a handoff up the middle for Thomas. Gets a lot of yardage back. Gets past the 40 to the 41.5-yard line, maybe the 42. Brooks on the tackle. Got about half of that penalty yardage back. 2nd and 17. First drive for the Patriots. 9:15 left here in the opening quarter. Osborne going to throw an inside bubble pass. Caught, blocking the back. Not called.
Well, I don't think you'd take it anyway.
It had been declined. Give him 3 yards. The receiver there is number 7, Rodriguez. And it brings up a 3rd down and 15. Big play. Like last week, number 1 key to the night is get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. Here's an opportunity for Coach Cortez's defense. 3rd and 15.
Really good job there by William Blount on the screen. Most guys, expecting a deep ball. Good play design. Good job by William Blount to find it early and get him down for only a gain of 3.
Osborne takes the snap. Blitz coming. It's picked up nicely. No, it ain't. He's going down for a red tech sack. Monroe and Henson looks like. And a big stop for the Govs defense after the initial first down, but the penalty set the Patriots back there. So now William Blount's got a chance to flip the field with a Randy Reed punt return here.
And this is where you really want to get the ball close to the 50-yard line. Barring a really good punt here, that should be a possibility.
Is Morales the punter also, number 11? Everybody give me a number.
Hard to tell right now. I think it is 11.
Okay.
No.
Kick is off to the left. Going to let it bounce, get out of the way. And it takes a William Blount bounce back to the 40. Get away from the ball, Darius. He was even around the ball.
It's only a 20-yard punt.
We'll take that as the defense does their job. Now the traditional starters will come out for William Blount. As we didn't have the correct starters in there, we apologize for that. As it was senior night, they let the seniors get the opening drive. Now the traditional offense will start, and that's a tradition here for Coach Reeves. 3 receivers to the right, 1 at the bottom. It's going to be a play action RPO. Jackson going to be pressured, gets out of that. Now he's going to go down. It's going to be a loss of 4. Like to see him still throw it away there.
Yeah.
Once he got through the initial, and he can throw it away over the heads and outside the tackle.
Well, I'm not sure he was originally outside the tackle, though.
But he was running towards it. Looked like he could have gotten there. Then he just kind of put his head down. Loss of 4, so 2 big sacks so far for the Patriot defense.
Well, I'm more concerned. 4 plays we've ran, Robbie. They've just manhandled stuff.
Here's a handoff to
5
Klein.
plays.
Left, negative play again.
His helmet came off. He's got to come off.
45's got to come out of the game, but they're probably bringing in some defensive backs anyways, as it's going to be 3rd down and about 18.
Defensive backs and then 3 big old boys up front.
So William Blount on the verge of going back-to-back 3 and outs after getting good field position at the 44. This drive has went back to the 36.
So five plays from scrimmage, Robbie, and we've just been manhandled up front on all 5 of them.
Tried to get a free 5, and
They got it. They got
16 comes across. That's Luke Messer. Good job of changing the cadence of them. Give you a chance here at 3rd down and 12. Second possession, William Blount. 6.5 to play in the first quarter. It's 0-0. Winner of this game will be the 3 seed in Region 1. The loser's a 4 seed and a trip over to Maryville High School against the Rebels next week. That's just
Third and manageable. 3rd and 12. Still long. Got to get a lot of yardage.
rolling to his right. Jackson's going to
Got him. Oh, he
throw it
overthrew him.
high. A little high and incomplete. It'll be a punting situation for the Govs.
Good play design there by Coach Claybo. You just got to hit that pass.
Yeah, and it was right at the sticks. Probably going to be a 1st down, but a little bit better protection that time. They only ran 3, though, but I'll tell you what, 74, Robbie, is a hoss.
Yeah, that's Nick Moore.
Yeah, he just takes up.
University of Tennessee commit. He plays both ways. Henson snap from the 39. It's a good one. Dabrowski gets it away. Good punt this time. Going to hit at the 30.
Oh, hit somebody.
Man.
They hit the William Blount player, the snapper, Henson, running down there. It'll be down at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. So, good punt there by Dabrowski. And Jeff County's offense back on the field. William Blount, no first downs. We mentioned first quarter first downs brought to you by Anderson Lumber Company. William Blount yet to have one. Yeah. First and 10. Osborne takes it, hands them Thomas, getting through the initial surge and positive yardage past the 30. I think he's going to get 5 or 6 again. Outside zone run that time, outside left.
They're going to give
We
us
said
5.
Said they run that play 55% of the time. And you see who's on that side, Stan. You just mentioned Nick Moore. Straight pass, going to be caught and taken down immediately, but it'll be enough for a first down. Caught this time by Hahn, number 2. Past the 40 to the 41-yard line are the Patriots.
A really long throw there by Osborne.
I thought we had a chance to, get there and almost deflect it, but good timing there by the Patriots.
He was ready for the ball.
Going quickly to the line of scrimmage. High snap. On the ground, back at the 20. He'll dive on it. No, he won't.
Still out.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my
Where's
gosh.
Darius going?
He overran him.
If he plays the ball, we got
That's
the ball
first,
inside the orange
first
zone.
down and at the 15.
He just assumed that the quarterback would have fallen on it, but it went right through the lap of the quarterback. Huge loss stand back inside
Negative.
the 20.
The 25-yard loss, so it's 2nd and 35. So
It's nothing crazy here. Doing your job again, flipping the field. 2nd and 30 something. Another high snap. Osborne setting up a screen. It's going to be. Oh, I thought Henson had a chance for an interception. We don't need no roughing the passer there. As somebody hit the quarterback late.
was it? It wasn't.
They didn't call it.
The good thing in high school, Robbie, it's not automatic first down. It's just a 15-yard penalty.
But here we go. 3rd down. Yeah, it was 55. Third down here.
in 411 Walmart.
Yeah. Nothing crazy here. Get off the field with 4:29 left, opening quarter. Here's a snap and a handoff to Thomas running left. He's going to. Gosh almighty.
Really good tackle there.
It was
by
that
Sellers.
Sellers.
I really think he's going to get the first down if he doesn't tackle him.
I agree.
Great tackle by Sellers. My goodness. 3rd and 36, and he slips through. Thomas is a great running back. But it'll bring up another punting situation for Morales. 0-0 opening quarter. William Blount about to get the ball back with 4 minutes to go with their 3rd drive, inching closer to midfield.
But it's just by the change of possessions, Robbie. It's not really moving.
Almost blocked.
Kick is a good one. Reed lets it bounce. And no, he don't. They done flipped the field back.
Wow.
As Reed doesn't fair catch. It cost us about 15, 13 yards of field position, but it was going to be an over-the-head, shoulder-type catch.
You'd much rather just
let it go, and don't jeopardize muffing one right there and setting them up.
Well, and with the previous punt, you really didn't expect
that
sort of kick to come out of that kid's leg. So really good job by him.
We almost got it.
Yeah.
Off the edge there. 3 receivers are going to be at the top of your screen. 1 receiver is Gibson at the bottom. Seth Breeding out tonight with an illness. Klein will be the tailback. It'll be inside bubble screen, going to be caught by Gibson. Going straight ahead, close to the 30-yard line. Positive play there. Trying to stretch them out a little bit. I like that call. Give them 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. I think you got to get try to loosen up some of this pressure that they're getting right up the middle. In motion is Swank. It'll be a handoff to Klein. And getting a couple to the 33 or 34. Give him the 33, it looks like. So 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah, it's going to be about 4 yards, Robbie, to go. So probably the most manageable 3rd down we've had thus far. Now they move it back a little bit, so they're saying closer to 5. So say 4.5.
Try to get a free play. Looks like they're showing A-gap blitz. And we get him.
Oh, my goodness.
No, we
Snapped the ball. Dabrowski's going to throw it away.
I'm not sure he's out of the pocket.
I don't think he was.
There's a receiver over here.
Okay.
But why did we snap the ball?
I don't know.
Nobody. We're going to have to punt the ball back. Like they all jumped across, but I guess it's because he snapped. I figured we were going to freeze them there.
Well, and I think that was the intention. It didn't look like.
Everybody was on the same page.
Yeah.
So 4th and 4 and the 3rd punt of the night for Dabrowski. Hahn stands back at his own 40. We only took about a minute off the play clock there. 2:29 left, opening quarter, still 0-0.
We don't have enough guys on the field.
Running one in late. And now we'll get set. The snap is good. The kick is away, low, end over end. Hit right into Hahn's lap at the 35. Cuts back at the 40. 45 and out to midfield. Low, bad kick by Jackson Dabrowski. And it's going to set up. Special teams has set up the Patriots inside William Blount territory as they flip the field on a punt. And then we have a short, easy returnable punt right back to them.
Take over 1st and 10 from the 49.
A lot of nerves here, I'm assuming. Some uncharacteristic plays there. William Blount's offensive team. 1st and 9 Patriots. Another high snap, though. Here comes Thomas outside zone. Going
Good
down.
tackle.
Randy Reed gives him 1 yard to the
Couple really
48-yard
good tackles by our defensive backs so far, guys.
That was to the right side, opposite of Nick Moore, but they stand. We talked about 65, the junior, Grant Arnold. He's 6'4", 300 himself on this side, so their tackles are huge.
They opened up space on that left side now with that run. We'll see if they do the same thing to the other side.
Osborne takes it. Handoff up the middle.
Wow.
Right there. Darius Brooks off the edge. Big red tag TFL. Back into William Blount territory at the 49. Loss of 3.
Brooks shot out of a cannon right here. Timed the snap perfectly. Unblocked. Big loss. 3rd and long.
3rd and 12. Passing situation for the Patriots with 1:20 left. Opening quarter. Nobody scratched yet. 0-0. Osborne takes it. RPO. Going outside pass. Incomplete. William Blount coverage there was Braden James. It'll bring up a punting situation for the Patriots.
Well, 3rd and long has been a trend so far in this game for both teams.
Actually,
guys.
did we see a new quarterback? Did 9 go out and 13 come in? Did Lincoln Wilson throw that pass?
He might have, guys. I don't see a 9 jogging off the field.
Okay, so 9 got hurt last game, so they're down to their 3rd string quarterback, looks like, in Lincoln Wilson.
The freshman.
As I'm just now getting word that Lincoln is. I'm sorry, Mr. Osborne, I've called the wrong name. But that's I'm sorry, Lincoln, I've called Osborne. Here's a high kick. Need to be fair caught. Reed will muff it.
Oh, boy.
And they'll get the ball back.
They get it right there at the 22.
And you know what? The last one where he didn't field it probably cost him right there. Because he tried to make a crazy hard play over there to get to that ball. I don't know if the wind is blowing anymore. Earlier it was blowing quite a bit.
Still got some blowout here. Looks like it's going to that right side, too. So
Yeah. I think it floated away from him, and now the Patriots catch the first big break of the game.
And you can't give a team like this those breaks,
Yeah,
Robbie.
but they are on their 3rd string quarterback with Lincoln Wilson. Or is it 9 back in? No, Osborne's back in. Okay. Thomas straight ahead, gets 5-6 yards again on the dive up the middle. And running that outside, I know they run that 55% of the time, but what we saw last week, William Blount's interior run stop was not good. I just don't know why you don't do that more. 2nd and 4. Split tailbacks this time. And it's Thomas.
False
The
start.
whistle was blown. Somebody move. Frederick's got a penalty over here. It's a dead ball. False start.
back him
And
up.
it was Hahn, the receiver. So with 34 seconds here left in the opening quarter, back to 2nd and long. They've shot themselves in the foot with penalties. Back to the pistol set. Osborne in the gun. Takes it. Hands it left side. William Blount's backside pursuit can get him down.
No gain, I think.
That'll stop the clock with 13 seconds left. 3rd down and long. Stan, the last time William Blount beat this team was in 2014. The win at Jefferson County on the missed that field goal. Might see a field goal opportunity here. Rolling to his right. Osborne throws it. Caught and tackled, but short of the first down at the 13-yard line. They'll probably go for this one. On a 4th and 2, they'll probably run behind the big 74, Nick Moore. After this conclusion of the first quarter, your score, William Blount 0, Jefferson County 0.
4th and 1.
All right, back for the 4th and 1. Osborne takes it. Hands left side, getting the first down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Patriots.
Osborne, really good job that time. Found the hole on the inside, cut it up. Good yardage and a first down.
Thomas,
yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah. But Osborne is back in at quarterback. Not sure why he left one of those drives, but now it's 1st and goal for the Patriots. William Blount's got to try to keep them out of the end zone. To his left is Thomas. It'll be a handoff. Thomas going to the right side and bouncing it now, and no gain. Pursuit to the ball. Good job there by the Governors, all in their black uniforms tonight.
And so far, guys, anytime that they've ran to that right side, they haven't had a whole lot of success. William Blount doing really good on that side.
So 2 first downs. Only 2 first downs. William Blount, no first downs in that first quarter, but Jeff County with 1 first down. Then they got that one right there to start the second quarter. So very hard-nosed game from both defenses so far. 2nd and goal from the 9. He'll take it. Rolling to his right. Cutting it up and inside the 5 and stretching for the end zone. Touchdown, Thomas. The Patriots score first on in the start of the second quarter, leading 6-0. Morales would put on the extra point. I'm sorry, is that 19?
Yeah.
That's one show. Kick is up. Looks good. And it is 7-0 Patriots. We'll take a 60-second break. All right, welcome back to Mike Whitefield. William Blount High School as the Govs now trailing 7-0 as the Patriots get it across.
Robbie, William Blount, -1 the offense first quarter.
Kick is going to be returnable. Sellers over here at the 7-yard line, running to his left up the middle and getting past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looks like that's where the Govs will take over for their 4th possession. 10:50 left in the opening half. At halftime, we'll have the playing of the band. They are in their Halloween uniforms or costumes tonight, so no band uniforms. And then we'll have the Kayla Lots Dash for Cash, as it is Carson Hard, Savannah Darnell, Cole McManair, and Davis Nitrine running for the $1,000 check. Split tailbacks here for the Govs. Straight up the middle is Klein or Brooks. It's Brooks getting.
Brooks.
They say they fumbled.
Oh my!
Nobody. They have not thrown a beanbag. So it'll be 2nd down and 3.
They're saying he was down.
2nd down and 7. I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sure the ball was out. The way they respond.
So William Blount might have just caught a break right there. Regardless, guys, William Blount at least going to need a sustained drive here. Give the defense a bit of a break. They've been on the field a lot so far.
Darius' 2nd touch in the last 2 months. Surprised he fumbled.
There it is.
Across the middle, incomplete. Over through the hands of Swank. Three
Had
or
him
four.
open. That's a tight window, but
Yeah,
Nebraska did fit it in there. You got to come down with that ball.
Yeah. But I was being sarcastic because, Brooks has only touched it a couple times,
Yeah.
Last week he got one carry, and I think Klein maybe got 2 or 3. Didn't really utilize the running backs at all. Now you're going to split tailbacks, 2nd and 8 or 3rd and 8, and a timeout by Coach Riley before the snap. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Bonnerberger on the corner of Foothills Mall and 411 South. We'll take a 60-second break. All right, 3rd down and 8. Another big 3rd down. Dabrowski steps up in the pocket across the middle in the grass. It's going to be incomplete.
Pretty good protection that time. I think Dabrowski just a little antsy on his feet, seeing those guys come late. Almost looked like a delayed blitz of sorts. Brought in a couple guys late. It was just 3 guys on the front. So once again, another punting situation for the Govs.
I haven't called very many fakes this year. I feel like now could be a time for one.
I don't know, Robbie. If it backfires you right here.
They're going to get a short field anyways, more than likely. No fake as he gets it away. Kick is going to hit at the 45 and
take a bad bounce.
Yeah, just really right there.
Stuck it.
Just getting it away, and it'll be another short field for the Patriots. Their last drive started there. William Blount forced them to go backwards, but then William Blount muffed the punt, and the first turnover of the game went the Patriots' way. A couple plays later, they cashed it in. 6 plays later, I guess. They cashed it in for 6, and that's how the Patriots have the 7-0 lead with 9:53 second quarter. Thomas back in at tailback. It's like Hahn in the H-back position.
Snap.
Osborne gets it. He had a chance to get him down there to number 55. I believe it's Eggleton, but then there'll be a host of governors there.
He'll get about 3.
Give him 3.
Moved around quite a bit just to get those 3 yards.
Yeah,
Weaving in and out of traffic.
Crumpton on the tackle.
His 3rd of the night, not Crumpton so far, Robbie, but they have already given the ball 13 times to Thomas. That's more plays than William Blount's ran.
And he's got another big hole to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run up the middle and for another big play against the William Blount defense. Who's shocked? Not anybody over here.
That has been the formula all year.
Kind of makes you wonder, why do these teams even run wide or pass?
Especially with the big offensive line they have. Really the big offensive lines that William Blount has faced the last 2 weeks.
Extra point by the Patriots is up. Good. Looks down the middle. 14-0 Patriots. 60-second break.
Your score is 9-16.
That was a great game. Anywhere Movers kick. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. William Blount still looking for her first to burst. You can still get in on the action. Give us your first to burst, 865-200-1926.
William Blunt's looking for a first down, Robbie.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll give away.
That went into the end zone.
It's a touchback. Good kick there.
That's probably not a bad thing because I'm not
That
sure he
was
would have
Morales.
got it.
Morales does the long kicking,
Yeah.
and then 19 Wunschel
does
the extra points. And punts. All right, William Blount coming back out with split tailbacks again for the second consecutive drive. D. Hart and Swank at the bottom. Gibson at the top. He's been in all night in place of Seth Breeding.
Maybe a little tempo here, Robbie.
You've got to do something.
Yep, 9:15 left in the second quarter, so here's a handoff. Up the middle is Brooks going to get 3.
Close to, yeah, probably one of the more positive run plays.
And we'll tell you, they'll tend to the injured player for William Blount. It could be Albert, so we'll take a short break as they look at him. Very good. All right, we're back here. Second down and 7 as Brooks with a good little run there. Here's a play action. Going to throw it across the middle. Swank catches it. 40, 45, 50. Swank's got 45, 40, and into Jefferson County territory for the first down of the game for the Governors, and it's a big one as Keegan Swank picks up the Murphy Bobcat player of the game last week, and now he picks up the Murphy Bobcat first down.
William Blount going fast right here. What a throw by Dabrowski. Absolutely threaded the needle through a tight window.
41.
Kick by Swank.
In motion is Klein. It'll be a dump off to Klein. Going to lose yardage. Loses a couple back to the 40. Short side of the field and a dump off to the running back with one blocker down there.
Loss of 3 on the play.
So that kind of kills the momentum. Split tailback still in for Dabrowski. A little bit of momentum. RPO again. Outside pass going to be caught by D. Hart and getting to the 30. So get a lot of that back. Actually, they give him the 31. So give him almost 10.
That brings up third and about 4. Of course, we'll be in 2 down territories here.
Yeah, you got a couple plays here. See if you can get a bust a run right here, maybe with one of your triple option runs. Give a dive or let Jackson pull it.
Handoff and absolutely swallowed up. Lost a yard.
Klein on the carry. No gain on the play.
Not understanding the third down run after you slow down your tempo, guys.
So 4th down and about.
Well, I think it's because they knew he had 2 plays. Really, RPO they would have played where they're showing that pressure. 8 minutes to go, second quarter. Big fourth down here for the Governors. 20 on the play clock as Jackson checks with his offensive line, looking at the protection. Bump man coverage on the outside. Split tailbacks. Dabrowski's going to roll out of the
Got
pocket.
across the middle.
Oh, wow, he's going down. Blitz came, pressure came. 2 receivers went out for pass routes. That wasn't going to get it done. As they showed that pressure the whole way, we never made an adjustment, and it's a turnover on downs for the Govs. All the way back to the 48-yard line.
Well, William Blount got their first down, guys, but nothing after that.
21-0. Farragut leads the Rebels.
That it just shocks me, Robbie. But I'm telling you,
They played bad against Cleveland. They looked terrible against Cleveland, only winning that game by like 21. Then they struggled against a good Alcoa team last week, and now they're struggling against Farragut, who's kind of hitting their stride. Looks like William Blount may have a dance with them.
Got some kind of
whistle.
stoppage. Oh, we got to stop reset the play clock.
Osborne. Nope, now back to number 13's in the game. The freshman throws it outside. It's going to be caught, giving him 9 yards.
It feels like times whenever they want to pass the football, guys, 13 comes out. Or maybe they're splitting drives. I mean, I'm not entirely sure.
Second down and 2. Give him 8. Hand off. Thomas cuts it up. Gets the first down at the 40-yard line. And down to the 39. It'll be a first down for the Patriots.
Really patient run there by Thomas. Stepping through a couple defenders, finding the hole, and hitting it for a really good gain. Resets the chains for the Patriots.
And Thomas is over 100.
There's going to be another pass. Deep ball. Got a man. Hahn just overthrows him. That's a good ball right there by the Lincoln
the
Wilson.
freshman.
Yeah.
Quarterback. Looks like he's opened it up.
So I guess they're just going with 2 quarterbacks here, Robbie. Getting some action in.
And leading 14-0. And an inside run this time, going nowhere. Good job by the interior defense. A
Make
little
it
bit of
third
an
and
adjustment, 3rd and long.
On the carry, tackle for a loss by Henson. Third and 12.
Got man-to-man
Timeout.
on the outside.
William Blount's going to call timeout.
That was smart.
And this timeout is going to be brought to you by Bonnerberger. We'll take a 30-second break with them. Third down and 11. It looks like Osborne back. No, it's going to still be George's got a chance to get him. Reed's going to get him, but he's going to throw it away.
They're going to call that a fumble, guys. It was underhand.
It don't
that's not a
matter.
fumble.
It's forward. It's forward.
Underhand pass.
It can't be a fumble. So somebody did throw their beanbag.
Yeah.
Pass incomplete.
Okay.
Oh
they're
yeah.
gonna call-
Anything goes forward
Yeah.
is
Yeah, no matter be underhand, overhand. But it's going to be a punting situation, I believe, for Riley. But the freshman got pressure from the backside by Randy Reed and does a good job of getting it away. And a heads-up play to throw it, give his guy a chance. The only other thing, I didn't know if it was a lineman or a running back. It could have been ineligible.
No, it was Thomas.
It was Thomas.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
Thomas. So
All right, good job by Williams defense to get the stop after the first, getting a little bit of momentum with the first down, but couldn't capitalize. Maybe this drive we can cash in some points. Patriots will snap it. Oh, William Blount
man.
almost got it again. Get out of the way, and it's going to hit and
right.
fire. Oh,
Go.
got lucky. Barely into the end zone, as that was almost a perfect coffin corner kick. It'll be 41-yard no return. With 6:09 to go, William Blount will get this possession at the 20-yard line. The big pass play to Swank on the last drive. How long was that pass, Stan?
40.
40, so it got William Blount into positive yards for the evening. But then we went negative back to the 48-yard line. Split tailbacks again for the third straight drive. Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Jackson will RPO, fake it. Now he's going to stand in the pocket, throw it across. Going to be caught by Gibson. Chopped down at the
Got
30.
a penalty flag coming. I think maybe a hold in the backfield here.
Really?
Nebraska doesn't look happy, so I believe it will be a
Let me
hold.
see a replay there.
Tucker on the field.
It looked
I was watching. They may have, but I was kind of watching the protection. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty, so back them up to the 10-yard line, 1st and 20.
first penalty of the night for the Governors.
Holding, number 50 on the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. We will replay first down.
First and 20 now for the Govs. Same formation. It's going to be a straight dive this time to Klein, stepping through a couple tackles, getting maybe 3 to the 13. There's just nothing there. And anything they get is after contact. If anything they get, it's after contact.
Yeah, he fell forward for about a yard.
They're subbing, snapped the ball. They had 12 on the field. We got them. What are they doing?
Not calling it.
They're not
What
going to
they're
call
doing.
that?
Nope.
What are they? The guy was still like by the number when we snapped the ball.
Pass does complete for about 10 yards to D-Hart, so brings up 3rd down and 7.
That would have been added on to the end of the play, wouldn't it?
Probably.
I don't think replay, 5 yards in replay, which you'd rather have the down over.
Dabrowski's flushed out of the pocket. Hop from behind. No, he steps through it. Goes across to nobody, as Klein was the intended target, but it was high, and it'll bring up another punting situation. Not sure why they didn't. Like, William Blount was snapping it quickly to catch him with 12 guys, and I was watching the guy never got really, he took about 2 steps past the number over there at the 30-yard line.
This is the 5th punt for William Blount. Jefferson County's punt 14. So we've had 9 punts. Assuming they punt this, 9 times right here.
Really an ugly first half from both teams.
Oh, my. Snap was high. Dabrowski gets it.
Good punt.
Gets a good punt away. This one would take a Dabrowski bounce inside the 35 and out of bounds at the 33. So that's where the Patriots will take over. They have, I believe, 2 timeouts.
Yes, that is correct.
William Blount has 1. Or is it 2? There's both teams have 2.
I
Yeah.
don't remember William Blount calling.
Yeah, they did when they had 12 on the field. So each team has 2 timeouts. Now, if you remember, Jeff County gets the ball to start the second half. Still no first to burst. William Blount still with 1 first down. pistol formation. Looks like Osborne back in at quarterback. Tailback will be Skylar Thomas. It'll be a handoff to Thomas to the right side. And getting a couple, maybe 3 yards. Give him the 36-yard line. Give him 3. Looks like Crumpton was in there again. 2nd and 7. Winner gets the 3 seed. 4 seed goes to the loser. Here's a handoff up the middle. William Blount's there. No gain. Maybe lost a yard back to the 35. No gain. They'll call it at the 36. So a big 3rd down for the William Blount defense to try to get their offense the ball back and maybe have a time-consuming drive to end the half. But it depends on the defense getting a stop right here. 3rd and 7.
Now, once again, a passing situation. William Blount so far done a pretty solid job.
Osborne in, too,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Crumpton comes up off the edge. It's going to be a play action. Going outside pass. High and caught. Snagged by Hahn. Getting 8 yards when he needed 7. It's a 1st down for the Patriots. Wow.
Another long throw.
I thought that ball was going out of bounds. Now the Patriots are now thinking about getting some more points before the half. It's amazing what 1 first down, your mindset changes. Handoff Thomas. Good blocking down the field, and he gets a big gain into William Blount territory past the 40 to the 37-yard line. Braden James on the tackle.
1st and 10, Patriots from the 37.
We got 12 guys on the field.
They didn't call it.
Are you serious?
No, they didn't call it.
I guess tick for tat, right? So no gain there as Thomas was running up the middle. No gain. 2nd and 10 with 3:20 left here in the opening half. At halftime, we'll have pick segments. Stay tuned for college picks, the Kayla Lots Dash for Cash, and the playing of the band. 2nd and 10. Osborne in a quarterback. He'll take it. Looking to his left. Going to throw an out pattern into the ground. Incomplete and stop the clock. 3:02 left. So 3rd down and 10. Intended for Briggs. I think that's his first target. Looks like he's got a size advantage. Number 88, Wesley Briggs. Just a sophomore. 3rd and 10. Handoff. Nope. Quarterback keeps it. Going to throw an outside pass. Breaking down and trying to make a tackle. Can't. Slipping through that tackle and getting out of bounds was Hahn. Is nice, guys. Picks up 5 or 6. Brings up 4th and manageable.
Yeah, pretty good play design right there. Went to the side where there's one-on-one coverage.
Stops
Make
the
one
clock
guy
with
miss.
2:53 though. Try to get a stop here. Don't jump. They try to freeze us. 24 on the play clock. Coach Riley signals in the call to his offensive coordinator. He's got 2 receivers down here at the bottom, 1 at the top. Tailback is Thomas. William Blount showing pressure. They're going to bring it. Outside pass going to be caught, but short of the 1st down. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Really close, Robbie. Really close.
Oh, I thought his ball was back there at the other yard line.
They might end up needing to measure on this one.
They're going to have to measure. You just can't give that. I'm not sure what the down marker.
It's really close.
What's the down marker guy doing?
I don't know.
He's went over there and put the 1st down signal up. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's ahead of the game. It's going to be a 1st down. It's either going to be William Blount 1st down
I think
or Jefferson.
Might be just a hair short.
I think it's a good spot because of where he caught it and got the ball. Did he have to get down to the 27?
No, but almost. Not exactly
So he's
there.
at the 27 and a half.
He's short.
I thought he was.
Yes. That's a turnover on downs. William Blount ball. First down, Governors. as he had to come back just a little bit, get possession of the catch, and as he come down, that's where the ball was possessed at. You're talking about a game of inches. William Blount with 2:46 left here hasn't showed any bit of life offensively with only one first down. Can they somehow scratch something up here with Jackson in the offense? Boger, Gibson, 2 receivers at the top, 5 wide set. Reed in the slot at the bottom with DeHart. And is Telfer at the top?
Yes.
Okay, Telfer at tight end. 1st and 10, Governors at the 27. Blitz coming. Jackson gets through it. He's going to take off and run. Shakes one guy and gets up to about the 34. We'll give him the 34. Give him about 7. Clock continues to run.
Guys, this is the formation we saw a lot of last week, going 5 wide, abandoning the run.
Right.
Getting playmakers in space.
And I think Jackson likes this.
Gives him the opportunity to run.
Straight drop for Dabrowski. Going to take off left. He's got a guy. If he can get it, he does. He gets it to Reed across the middle, getting a first down around midfield.
Sandwich.
But it is another first down. Second quarter, Murphy Bobcat first down. Momentarily stops the clock.
Yep, right at the
With
50-yard line.
2:02 left here in the opening half. 2 timeouts in our pocket. Trailing 14-0 though. At midfield now. 2 left, 2 right. Telfer at the top. Browski surveys the defense. The clock rolls under 150. Straight drop. Going to look to his left. And go. No, he gets through it. Jackson still on his feet. Gets 1 yard gain up to the 49-yard line. Clock continues to roll, though. Need to be in a little bit of sense of urgency here.
Are we okay? They did give that. They do have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, 2 timeouts, William Blount. With 1:20 as he takes this snap. Looking to his right, now back to his left. Inside
Good
bubble
screen.
screen, going to be caught. And steps through 1. Is that Gibson? Timeout, William Blount.
3rd and 5.
With this timeout is going to be taken by the Bonnerberger. We'll come back after a 30-second break. All right, it's 3rd down and 5. 1 timeout left for the Govs. 1:14, though, here in the half. Straight drop for Jackson Dabrowski. Pressure again up the middle. He's going to throw it and caught by DeHart. Needs the first down. Did he get the 40?
I think
Looked like he went out of bounds at the 41. No sense of knowing where the down marker is. Easily could have got the first down, and now it's a 4th and 1. Sophomore play there. Try to get them to jump. They won't. So much. These 4th and 1s are not going to be easy. Did stop the clock with 1:07. 15 on the play clock as Jackson gets the snap. Timeout by Jefferson County. Another Bonnerberger timeout. We'll keep it here as we talk about this 4th down. Right there, you see the good play rolling out there, just giving DeHart a chance. He just turns. He's worried about getting that clock stopped. Wasn't really thinking about the first down, and that's really, you got to think.
Well,
sophomore mistake.
And he probably broke at the chains, but he came back.
You're right.
So your mind doesn't go to, I need to get the first down, because he got there, but he came back.
Momentum carried him. That's true. He did not have to change over on this side.
So a big play here. William Blount looking to sustain this drive. Have an opportunity to score before halftime.
It's a big play right here, because if you don't make it, you've given the Jefferson County ball back with a timeout in about a minute.
And you notice all the pressure from the Patriots just came off straight up the middle. Let's see. Now they bring in Klein. Dabrowski's going to quarterback, keep it to the right. Put his head down and get the first down right at the 40. Give him the 39 as Jackson Dabrowski with a straight quarterback right keeper all the way. Good blocking there by the Trips bunched up there, and Klein was leading the way. Good job, guys, keeping this drive going with another Murphy Bobcat first down with 1:02 left. They'll reset the chains and start the clock back. At the 39, Dabrowski. Looks like we moved.
Started.
Yep.
Outside pass going to be caught and out of bounds. Nice touch there to DeHart. It looked like inside slot receiver Boger might have taken off before the snap. But another first down for William Blount down inside the 27, getting close to the orange zone for the first time tonight. It's 1st and 10 with 51 seconds to go at the 27-yard line. Klein is in at tailback. 3 receivers to the right. 1 at the top is Gibson. Looks like they got 2 high safeties over the top. It's a play action. Now Dabrowski in the pocket. Rolling to his right. Throws it across the middle. Intercepted. Oh, no! He didn't never see Hahn.
No.
He never saw Hahn. Hey, those 2 safeties, I don't know if that pass is ever going to be available. And what's crazy, if it gets through those hands, it might have been a luck touchdown for us.
Yeah, Swank was back there and thought maybe he might be able to catch the deflection, Robbie.
In the last couple of plays, we went back to a single set for running back. I like the 5 wide more. Looking to his right. It's going to be a fade pattern to DeHart. The ball's up and
underthrown. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted.
If he puts a little more on that, be caught in stride, that'll be a touchdown. But
this is almost the same situation as last week, as we were down 14-0.
Right.
We got down to the 3-yard or 6-yard line. We didn't take a field goal. William Blount's got really 2 plays here to try to get this first down, and then they can think about that. But
yeah, they're out of range of field goal anyway right now this time.
And guys, I'm all right with the single set, but you got to get Klein in motion.
I like
somehow.
the same play. I like the same play. Back to DeHart over here.
There we go. We got him in motion now.
Now we got 5 wide. DeHart looking. He's going to spin out of that. Now he's going to try to get rid of it. He won't. And he's going to get
some positive yardage, but it's going to be 4th and long.
A timeout called by William Blount with 25 seconds to go. Final timeout of the half. And this timeout brought to you by Barner Burger. We'll take it with them. 30-second break. To get a crossing pattern with Telfer. All right. We're back. Dabrowski going to go across the middle. And incomplete. That'll do it on a turnover on downs. Another time, William Blount. Jefferson County probably will try a play or two, maybe.
They've got one timeout, 20 seconds. You can try and get close to the 50 and then bring the freshman in. He's got a cannon.
Same score as last week. It looks like it's probably going to be at halftime. William Blount trailing 14-0. See if we can make some adjustments. This week, you feel like it's the offense that maybe needs the adjustments, as we've only had 2 positive drives. And the defense has done a tremendous job, really. They gave up 1 short field touchdown and then another big play. So other than that, it's been a great job by the defense, keeping us in it. 1st and 10. Got to watch that quick hitter to Thomas here. Osborne takes the high nose. That's a fumble. Can we get on the ball? We have no pressure. That'll end it. That'll do it for the first half, as nobody for William Blount was blitzing, playing coverage there all the way. So your score at the half, Jefferson County will be 14. William Blount will be 0. We'll take a couple-minute break, come back with some stats. We'll stand, go over some scoring. We'll have the Kayla Lots Dasher Cash. You'll see the band, I believe, in action tonight. Actually, I don't – yeah, they are. And you will get our pick segment and our roundup on the scoreboard. With a little bit of a shocker over there in West Knoxville. We'll give you an update on the Maryville Fair, get the score as well. Couple-minute break, come back here on the Gov Nation Network, AM 1470, Truth Radio.
Back at William Blount High School, where William Blount trails Jeff County 14-0. I'm Stan Painter. This is your halftime show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call, 865-323-5933 for a free inspection or estimate. We'll move right into stats with Stan. Of course, always brought to you by Red Tech, best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. You see the number right there on your screen. First of all, scoring. No scoring in the first period, as neither team got on the scoreboard. Second quarter action, Thomas goes in from 9 yards out after a muff punt from William Blount. Wentzel's kick is good, and it's 7-0 Patriots. Then on the next possession, Thomas with a 45-yard burst up the middle. Wentzel's kick is good, and that's where we stand right here at 14-0 in favor of the Patriots. Team statistics, we'll go into that now, as William Blount, not a lot on the offensive side of the ball. They had 4 first downs. Jefferson County only had 6. Rushing yards, get this stat, William Blount 13 carries for -11. That's not a typo or mispronunciation by me. 13 carries, -11. On the Jeff County side, they had 23 carries for 83 yards. Through the air, William Blount has had a little bit of its success, as they were 10 of 19 for 103 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions, obviously. So total offense, William Blount with 92 yards total offense. Jeff County was 7 of 12 through the air for 42 yards. They have 125 total offense. So 92 to 125, not a big discrepancy there. Penalties, William Blount's only been penalized one time for 10 yards. Penalties for Jeff County have been 3 for 25. Of course, there was one big turnover, the muffed punt by William Blount, and Jeff County did not have any turnovers. And then finally, punting, 9 punts in this game so far. William Blount's 5 for an average of 36, 4 for the Patriots for 35.8 on that. Individually, for William Blount, they really don't have much, in positive yardage on the ground. Brooks is the leading rusher, 2 carries for 5 yards. Dabrowski's in the negative right now. Klein, 4 carries for 1 yard. Of course, we gave you Dabrowski's stats, 103 through the air, 10 of 19. Dehart's the big reception guy with 4 catches for 35 yards. Klein has added a couple catches for 4 yards. Gibson a couple for 8. Swank has 1 catch, but it was a big one, 40 yards. And, of course, Reed has a catch as well for 16 yards for him as well. Over on the Jeff County side, most of the offense has come from Thomas. He has the 2 rushing touchdowns. He has 20 carries for 123 yards on the ground. So William Blount, once again, looking like on pace, they may give up close to 200 yards, although the rest of the team is in the negative, so overall they have a net of 83 yards. But Thompson could go over 200. Through the air, it's been mostly Osborne, as he has 34 yards passing. They did bring in the freshman for some completions. Wilson, he has 8 yards in completions. He is 1 of 4 for 8 yards. And Hahn has got most all the receptions, 5 of them for 33 yards. Rodriguez had a couple of catches, though, for 9 yards as well. Once again, halftime score, William Blount finds herself identical to last week, down 14-0. At this time, we will watch the William Blount 2024 marching band in their Halloween costumes.
gentlemen, the 2024 William Blount High School Marching Governors. Football fans, it is now time for the...
Welcome back, Heartland Roofing halftime show. Looks like we're going to move right into the Kayla Watts Memorial Dash for Cash. Lucas, Timmy, you guys know who these kids are. Tell the audience who we've got competing tonight.
Got Carson Hard, or actually Savannah Darnell on the bottom, track and basketball player. Then next we got Carson Hard, baseball now basketball player. We got Kel McNamara, baseball player, and then Davis Nitri on the top, baseball player.
So they'll be racing each other for this cash prize.
Get set. Go.
Darnell with a bit of a head start. Looks like she's going to be passed quickly here. And this is going to be an absolute blowout, guys.
Wow.
Remind me, who was that? Carson?
Yep.
Carson. Yeah.
Carson Hard, your winner. If I remember correctly, last year it was pretty tight at the end. This year, not so much. As Carson runs away with it, wins by well over 5 yards. And he's $1,000 richer, guys. So congratulations to Carson. Mr. Cup will get him taken care of. All right, so with that, we'll move into our pick segment, and I'm going to step back and let Timmy and Lucas take over. I'm just going to be here to make picks.
Yeah, on to our pick segment. Week 10. The standings up there, Tyler and Richard are in last. Carter and Stan actually surged ahead of Lucas and now in the lead. The middle of the pack is kind of thinning out, and the gaps are getting bigger. First game up, Ohio State at Penn State. This is going to be a great game. Penn State with their stripe out. They've been playing great all year. Undefeated. I think it stays the same.
I got Penn State in this one. Defense been pretty good past few years. Both teams played pretty cupcake schedules until now, and it's at the whiteout, so I'm going Penn State.
I just want to say that I hate that this game is at noon. I know that that's Fox's slot, but this needs to be a primetime game. I'm going to go with Penn State. It's a tough place to play, whiteout. Ohio State hasn't looked good the past couple of weeks. I'll go Nittany Lions.
Next game we got Miami and Duke. I got Miami easily in this one. I watched Duke play at MTSU, went to that game. They did not look too good, and going with the Hurricanes here.
I haven't really watched Duke much this year. I've watched Miami, and I just don't like them. I don't know what to say else about it. They nearly lost to California. I think Duke could go in there and win.
So noon kick, it's at Miami. Miami is favored by 20. I don't think they cover that spread, but I do think the Hurricanes are going to win. That offense is just too potent. Cam Ward is the real deal down there.
Next up, we got number 19 Ole Miss at Arkansas. Arkansas beat Tennessee at home. Ole Miss favored, but I think Arkansas is starting to roll, and I think they can win, and Ole Miss has struggled these past few weeks.
Even though Arkansas has played pretty well these past few weeks, I think Ole Miss figures it out this game, gets it to Trey Harris. Jackson Dart has a really good game, and they'll go in there and cover.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rebels here, too. Pretty good win against Oklahoma. Didn't really have to do a whole lot in that game. Arkansas, tough place to play, but I think Ole Miss is going to win this game. I really got Ole Miss only losing one more game, and that will be to Georgia. So I'm going to go with the Rebels.
Next game we got Minnesota at Illinois. Illinois didn't play too well against Oregon, but I do think they beat the Golden Gophers at home.
Yeah, Illinois, I've rode with them all year. It's got me a couple losses, but no point in changing it now. I still want them to win, and I think they will do that this week.
Yeah, I'm going to go Illinois as well. Illinois looked pretty good this year. Had a couple slip-ups, but I think they beat Minnesota with ease.
Next up, Oregon at Michigan. Oregon, Dylan Gabriel, real deal. Heisman frontrunner right now. They're on a roll. And Michigan hasn't looked the same since that national championship. Lost 3 games this year. I got Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon only favored by 14.5. I guess because they're at the big house, but they will crush Michigan in this one. Michigan been very, very bad this year.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ducks as well.
Next game we got Indiana at Michigan State. Rode with the Hoosiers all year. Not changing here.
Yeah, I really wanted to pick Michigan State because I like what they stand for, but Indiana's been rolling all year. I think they will maybe beat them by 20.
Yeah, Indiana's going to win this game, guys. Should be no contest.
Next up, Texas A&M at South Carolina. Texas A&M rolling in the SEC, only lost to Notre Dame. South Carolina struggled. It's a home for South Carolina, so it could be a close game. That's why they got to spread it 2.5. But Texas A&M, I think they still got it. Their defense has been elite.
Yeah, Lenore Sellers is the opposite of the real deal, so I'm going with the Aggies here.
Could this be a trap game? No, this is not going to be a trap game. They've won a big against LSU. They're going to win big against South Carolina. Doesn't matter where it is. Give me the Aggies.
Next game we got the Cardinals at Clemson. I got the Tigers here easily.
Yeah, I got the Tigers too. Louisville had played some tough opponents. I've rode with them, but I'm switching up. That Clemson's got this in the bag.
Clemson's a tough place to play. It's 7:30. Clemson's going to win this football game. Should win it handily.
Kentucky at Tennessee. Probably should have picked this against the spread. Tennessee's going to roll, but they have struggled coming off these past 2 bye weeks. But I think they got it.
I think as long as they run the ball well and hit check down with Nico, they'll be okay in this one.
Kentucky's offense cannot score the football. They've got a pretty good defensive line. It's not going to matter. Tennessee's going to roll. Tennessee's going to cover.
Last game, Pitt at SMU, probably maybe the best game of the week besides that Ohio State-Penn State game. Pitt been pretty decent all year. They haven't played much competition, but I think that this is their first real test, and I think they'll pass.
Pitt played a very cupcake Syracuse team last week, and I've ridden with SMU all year, and I'm going to continue to ride with the Mustangs here.
Yeah, I agree. SMU going to win this game at home. With that, guys, that is the end of our pick segment. Thank you all for listening. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with second half action.
All right, we're back here, about ready to start the second half. The Govs in the same position they were last week, trailing 14-0. Stan, a little bit of shocker over there in Farragut as the Rebels take a halftime deficit of 21-0 to Farragut, but they do get an early quick score here in the third quarter, 21-7. A little shocker there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe flat, Robbie.
Maybe they're resting players. We don't know.
Maybe they're resting players. I don't know. That's really not Derek's ammo to do that. But
you coming with now, you lose this game, you're looking at back-to-back losses going into the playoffs.
Maybe a little flat coming off the disappointing loss to Alcoa. Short week, a little bit out of your. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the second half. Just getting some reports. They've just been sloppy. Tackling has not been there. Offense has been poor. Missed a field goal. Just typical things Maryville doesn't do. And of course, that's just going from some reports I've got. But
so it looks like you can go ahead and lock in Cleveland 3-2 as they're up 21-0 on Hardin Valley. So they're going to be the 3 seed. The other score, Gibbs all over Fulton, 28-6. So
that'll clinch a home field.
Yeah, 2 spot for them.
Anderson County all over South Dole, Robbie. I saw that 41-0. I tell you what, that Anderson County bunch must be a juggernaut.
Yeah, they got to be. I mean, they hammered Bearden. Their loss was the West, but they had that game in hand, and then lost it late, 27-30. But they had that game.
Right.
Looks like we're about set for second half. Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Big game down in Mount Juliet tonight, Stan, in a 6A matchup. Forgot to mention Mount Juliet and Green Hill, both 9-0 and both in the state top 10. And they both in the same town with 1,600 students in their enrollment. And they're in a battle tonight.
Yeah, of course, they're an hour later, so they just probably just kicked off early down there. But still, Robbie, I found some insight to all these Thursday games this year. A little different than what the TLSAA made everybody want to think. And I'll get to that in a minute.
Ball's live and bounces right into his hands of the other guy. I think it might have went off the shoe.
It did. It definitely hit him. Tough luck again for the Govs.
So, Jeff County will get started right here at the 26-yard line on their first possession of the second half. And we'll see what William Blount can do here. As William Blount, it's negative yards here in the first half on the ground.
Yeah, and I heard the radio crew at halftime saying they really want to see what this kid can do, as he's got a great arm. He's a little undersized still, but there's a good snap. That's a great snap for the first time really tonight for Jeff County. William Blount all over the inside run there as Thomas gets a couple.
I think they're going to give him about 2, maybe 3.
Give him 3 to the 29. 2nd and 7. Congratulations, Carson Hart. Winning the $1,000 Kayla Lots Dash for Cash. Here's a handoff to the left side. Spreading him out, getting the first down. I believe he's past the 36. Right at it. Yep, giving the 37. First down, Patriots. Stops the clock. First drive of the second half, 11:23 and counting. Leading 14-0 are the Patriots.
Yeah, that time running to the left side. Had a lot more success on that side than they have on the other.
Maryville with back-to-back touchdowns.
Here they go.
21-14. Here's a handoff, Wilson.
Big hole.
To Thomas. He's going to run. Good tackle there. I believe it was Braden James and then Brooks. No, I'm sorry. It was Barrera and Brooks combined, but it looked bigger than that. He only gets 3 on it.
Here's the thing, Robbie. I think Thomas, when he does his cutback, he cuts it too wide, doesn't he?
Yeah, he went way too wide and ended up losing yardage that time.
See this clock management, trying to do that same thing Sadi did last week, shorten the game. Handoff again, Thomas. William Blount's there this time. Give him 2, 3 more. Wow, give him 4? There's no way he got tackled at the 44. Get a replay on that? He's holding his ankle, though.
Putting his shoe back on.
Putting his shoe back on. See where he goes down at. I just completely mislooked at that, I guess.
He's down right there.
Yeah, he's down at the 42 and a half. They give him the 44. Jeez. Wake up. Third down and short. Handoff again. He's got the first
No,
down.
he's short. He's short.
Yeah, but think about how short he would have been. Now it's a 4th and 1 here, but
4th and 1.
it would have been 4th and about 2.5.
Yeah. So that changes this scenario a little bit. They're at the 46-yard line. Got to get just past the 47 hash.
And I know what Coach Riley's thinking. You can't get a yard, we don't deserve to win.
Yeah, he's an old offensive lineman, so you know what he's going to do.
He's going to run this right on this left side, guys. William Blount needs to bring some pressure. There we are. Got a first down. Looks like William Blount's offensive lineman won't return tonight. That's Jamison Albert. He's been the starter all year long, and looks like he won't return tonight. It's bad news going into a playoff game next week. Here's a play action. Going to take a toss. Outside, incomplete. Good coverage there. James and Hahn. And the ball falls incomplete. Stops the clock here with 9:19 in the third. And it brings up a second down and 10.
So they ran it 6 times, Robbie, for 22 yards. And they passed on first down.
I guess trying to get the freshman some work. Still a close game.
See where
It's felt like Jeff County's had control essentially the entire
It does. It really does.
It's coming in motion. And it's a handoff up the middle.
Oh.
Thomas gets tackled there. Luckily, he gains 8. Brooks and Reed on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Thomas immediately has to come out. Looks like he might be hurt, holding his hand down to his waist.
And who's this new tailback? 20.
20.
Makai Mark, sophomore, 6 foot, 180 pounder. 165 pounder, I'm sorry. No, 180 pounder. He's going to get this carry, and he's going to get the first down at the 40 and inside the 39-yard line. So, third quarter first downs are going to be brought to you by the Blount Partnership. Timeouts will be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers. 1st and 10 Patriots, taking some time off the clock and looking for points. Takes the snap. It's a handoff. Cutting nicely is Martin. Still on his feet. Down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. First down run for the sophomore.
Yeah, that was a great run from the young man. Takes one cut, finds a hole, slips through it, gets a first down.
Oh,
Really
dear.
did that all by himself. He's going
Well,
to stay in the game.
they lose Thomas, but man, Martin comes right behind him as a sophomore. Here's a RPO, play action deep. Wilson's pass, got a man wide open, touchdown, Patriots.
Adios.
20-0. And this thing, we got a lineman down for the Patriots. We will take a short break as they look at him. Extra point here. Make it 21-0, and he does. That's another Red Tech drive there as they score. Converted a nice 4th and 1 around midfield, and they got them rolling after that, Stan.
Yep, sure did. And so.
And now Maryville on the move, 21-14
They're
over
going to be
there.
rolling, and William Blount will be rolling into Maryville next Friday night.
Yeah, looks like we have a date with the Rebels. We've tried to avoid playing the Rebels. You know, you're like.
Yeah, we missed 2 years, almost, well.
Outside of Jamboree.
Right now. I don't care at that. But
Which we played them.
2 years ago, we opened up
Yeah.
against them. But
I think we had an option to play them.
oh, yeah, we
We had our chances, but their weeks and our weeks didn't line up. So they'll renew the rivalry with.
Actually, excuse me, that was 3 years ago.
Yes, the last.
Yeah, we've not played them the last 2 years. So
Yeah, I remember Shad. We did that when Shad was here. We'd get the first
game
out of the way, then you can go play your season. And the gate was good. The athletic department, I think, loses, roughly $5,000 to $10,000 by not having that game. But there's other ways to make that up. Heritage couldn't make up their season after losing a few players. Several key players in that game. So Heritage found out it wasn't good. There's a deep kick, going to be taken at the 2-yard line this time by Sellers, off to the right side, cuts it up around the 20, and he's down before the 20. Fumbled the ball, and they got it. Or did we get it?
I believe we got it back this time. We did.
Heads up play there by Braden James.
Well, Sellers stumbled a little bit near the 10-yard line. Really couldn't recover after that. Fumbles the football. Down at the 16.
Yep. So probably the worst, I would say worst starting position, but we were starting at the 10 that one drive after the holding penalty. So technically, worst starting field position at the 16. There's a handoff to Klein, straight ahead, going nowhere, losing 3. Maybe just 2. Maybe just 2 to the 14.
Yeah. But that takes Klein back into the negative for the game.
Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12.
Dabrowski stands in the pocket, goes across the middle, finds a receiver getting positive yardage past the 20 to the 22.
About 3rd and 5.
That's going to be... Oh, that's the freshman,
Robinson. 8 yards. Robeson, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, Robeson. No N in the name. Try to get them to jump, they won't. 20 on the play clock as he checks to the sideline. It's 21-0 Jeff County with 6:45 left here in the third. William Blount's first possession of the second half. Moving left to right away from the church. Dabrowski in the gun, looks to his left. Pressured there. He'll run out to the right. He'll put his head down, cut back, and get a first down. Now past the 30 to the 35, 40, and down at the 40-yard line. First down, Jackson Dabrowski. That's a Blount partnership first down to get this drive going.
And an 18-yard scamper for him.
And that's something he's done really well all season, guys. Making something out of nothing. Pressure immediately in his face.
They'll mark it at the 39.
Making defenders miss and getting a big-time first down.
Make that 17-yard scamper then.
And here's a dive play to AK, running there, cuts it up, and putting his head down, maybe 1 yard to the 40. Actually, looks like Frederick's going to give him the 41. We'll take it, 2 yards. Wilson on the tackle for the Patriots.
I will say this, Robbie. I mean, we don't say this a lot. The officiating crew has done an excellent job tonight, haven't they?
Yeah, haven't heard much on them. They called the one good call. They did miss a fumble, I think, by Brooks, and there's a free 5 yards.
And they missed maybe the 12 man on field.
By both teams, but really, they were consistent, didn't call it on each one. So, we don't always get mad at them, but as long as they're consistent. You'd hate to see them not
Right.
call it on Jeffco and then
Call it on.
call it on William Blount. That would have been bad. Yeah, Frederick.
Maybe.
I think he was stuck in Frederick's pants, but the flag, so it was a delayed penalty throw, but it was an obvious one. So 2nd down and 3 after another penalty on the Patriots. Browski will take it. Play action fake.
Just bull rush.
They just ran over each other.
Tackled each
Now
other,
he's
yeah.
going to have to throw it away. He doesn't throw it away, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Keep the clock rolling as he goes back to the 44. 3rd down and 5. Yeah, the two guys ran into each other, or they had him before then.
Well, they also bull rushed our left tackle over there and just.
And I believe that's the replacement for Albert. His hand came across. Frederick caught it. That's going to be a 1st down, I believe. Got to get to the 49 for a 1st
It's
down.
going to be really close if it's not.
Really close. Like the nose of the ball. They give it to us. 1st down, Governors. That's a Blount partnership 1st down.
William Blount, so good with the hard count. Gotten it a whole lot of times.
And, yeah, the referee already gave it to us. What's the chain
He's already
crew?
set up what the chain gang's doing. Oh, boy.
What?
It looks to me like you would have to at least measure
You
that.
have to measure this. Why are they not measuring?
Well, I'm asking if I'm Coach
I
Reed.
think what Frederick's asking them, measure this.
You've got to measure it. It's right there.
Hello. We're all watching you.
I brag on him, Robbie, and look.
Yeah, what's so hard about it? Just come out and measure, and then let's get on with it. Or give us the 1st down. You're not going to measure.
I thought you could ask me.
We can seriously look and see that the ball is right at the tip. RPO up top. Jaden Dehart, 30, 25, 20,
We'll take it.
15, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't measure. Touchdown, Governors. 51-yard touchdown. Your first to burst winner in the house is Lucas. We'll see to check the text messages and see who had Dehart tonight on your first to burst.
Love the play call right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely. Everybody's expecting run. They bite on it.
I guess maybe just all you got to think it played into the advantage of William Blood, like getting Jeff County to sit there and lull them to sleep. Extra point by Tyler's up. Looks good. It is. It's 21-7. Governors back in it. Don't go anywhere. 60-second break. All right, anywhere movers kickoff is a short one. Going to be fair caught at the 28. So good job there. That's probably the worst starting field position. Maybe about the same as the last one. But William Blount's defense forced a 4th down last drive. Couldn't get off the field. Got to try to find a way to get your offense the ball back and put a little bit of hope in the home crowd tonight here on Halloween.
It looks like Thomas is returning, Robbie. Although the backup, what was his name? Martin looked pretty good himself, didn't he?
All right, the Patriots with it. It's going to be a handoff to Thomas, and he's off to the races. 40, 50.
That's an answer.
40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. And a big player down for William Blount's Brooks as him and Nick Moore were tangled up. No. They were behind the play.
Thomas, his third touchdown of the night. Long.
Oh, is it a live ball taunt? There's a. Oh. If it's before the end zone, it'll be a live ball.
Are you sure that's a high school rule, Robbie, or just a college rule?
I would assume it's a live. I mean, they call blocking the backs in the middle of the play. Why would if you did a penalty during a live play? Nope, he said after the play.
Conduct on number 3. That penalty can be assessed on the try or on the kickoff.
Okay, he holds his finger up. Now, oh yeah, that was way after the play. Yeah, he just held the finger up like I'm number 1. So it was a post touchdown penalty. So William Blount will get a short, or they'll back them up on the kickoff. But the score now is 27-7 as the Patriots go 72 yards on the first play.
And the adios doesn't miss. William Blount scores. Jeff County answers.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the defense has been solid all night. Then you give 2 drives.
And the guy on late.
Got a guy on late.
We got an injured. They got to take the snapper out.
The snapper got hurt.
He's cramped up.
They got to take him out. Or the holder, I think. It's the holder.
What are they doing?
Wasting time is what we're doing.
You just can't allow.
You can't allow this. You can't let them substitute and wait to start the play clock. This would have already been a delay of game. What in the world just happened? He missed the extra point, though.
Ball don't lie.
That's one of them. Ball don't lie. Like, what are the refs doing, Stan, in the last 10 minutes? Like, they seriously, waited for them to get an extra guy to run on the field. Try to give them some love, and this is what happens. 30-second break. All right, we're back here. 27-7 lead for the Patriots. Low kick, but it's a good one. Oh, no.
Please get in.
Just go in the end. Oh, it's the worst thing that could happen.
I don't know if that ball was going to get to the
I don't know if
end
it
zone,
is
guys.
going. How in the world can we take a 15-yard? They take a 15-yard penalty, and
we have even worse starting field position
at the
than last year.
14.
Guys, I think that ball was going to stop before it got to the
Yeah, I
end.
think he might have needed to pick it up.
Yeah.
But it's a bad job on the initial kick. Like, the low kick, catch the ball. Been a rough night. A disastrous Halloween night here at Mike Whitefield. Dabrowski looking to his right. Now he's going to throw an out pattern. Going to be caught by Telford. Dropped the ball, actually. I'm sorry. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Telford. Second and 10.
Second down and 10. Looks like Telford will be the H-back. Two receivers right, one at the top. Dabrowski going to set up a screen, I think. Nope. Now he's just going to get flushed out and throw it away.
Smart decision. Best thing he could have done.
So a third down and long. We are down to 4 minutes left here in the third quarter and a 20-point lead for the Patriots after they missed the extra point on the last one. As we got a score from Maryville, it's 21-21. They've probably taken the lead by now. Third down and 10. Move Klein in motion. Throw back to the other side. Caught. And trying to get some blocking and does. It's Robeson stepping through it. He's going to be just short. No, he's got it.
They gave it to him.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know.
It's going to be close. He might be a little short, but at this point, you got to go for it.
Yeah, down by 20.
A really good block there on the outside. Who was that came over?
They gave it to him that
First
time.
down, Governors this time. No measurement. Move the chains.
Same situation.
And another Blount partnership first down. Dabrowski takes the straight drop. Pressure coming outside. Gets outside right. Now rolling. Throws across his body. Dropped again. Two drops on this drive. This time D-Hart. As they were bearing down on him. Good job of Jackson finding somebody. But a couple guys were about to light him up. Does stop the clock with 3:24 here in the third. Every second is valuable. Handoff to Klein. Gets a good positive yard. His longest run of the night of 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and 5. Carter, you said you had a Lady Vols final. Basketball right around the corner.
Yeah, 134 to 49 or something like that. Lady Vols rolling against Newman.
There's a free 5 yards. It's going to be short this time, I believe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell you the
Who
truth.
knows at this point?
I think the ball is just short of the 34 or 29. He said first.
It said first down last time,
Yeah.
too. That don't mean nothing.
Okay, we'll take it. Another first down. Brought to you by Blount Partnership. Throwback screen. Going to go across the middle. No, Telfer's double covered. What's Jackson going to do? He's got men downfield. Now he breaks the tackle. Steps to. My goodness, that's a sick little shake right there.
Lamar Jackson.
My goodness, he looked like a number 8, didn't he, Stan?
Yeah.
He gave him a little head and shoulder. Holy.
He's just an athlete, guys.
Wherever he ends up playing ball, they're going to find a special athlete. 2nd and 4. Give him 6 for Jackson football. Handoff this time. Klein. It's close. It's going to be a
He
first
can
down.
get it now.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, bad spot.
No. Fredericks got it.
Okay,
Fredericks gave it to him at the 45.
Okay.
The other guy.
Yeah, the far guy.
He was giving him a yard short. That's another Blount Partnership first down with 2:30 and counting as they reset the chains in the box. Trailing by 20 are the Governors, but with possession around midfield. Dabrowski, his time's going backwards. Now spins out. Now rolling to his right. He's going to try to get rid of it, and he will.
Pass goes out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10, William Blount.
Wow, Conklin fumbles for the Jets, and it's a touchback. Houston gets the ball in the NFL game.
The Jets are a disaster.
2nd down and 10. Touchdown Maryville. They take the lead. Here's a handoff.
Oh, no, a shovel pass.
Shovel pass. Hey, it's Aiden Telfer.
9 yards.
Really like the play design there. That's definitely some sort of RPO. If they bite on the tight end, you just hand it to Klein. But didn't bite on the tight end, just shovel it to him. Good play. Make it 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Like to get some type of touchdown before the end of the 3rd quarter. Try to get them to jump. They won't. You got double stacked receivers here at the bottom. Gibson, a single receiver at the top.
Yeah, run something out of this. Got one guy guarding 2. Other guy slacking off.
Dabrowski keeps it. Gets the first down to the 44-yard line. Momentarily will stop the clock.
Roger L. Newman, first down.
First and 10 goes at the Jeff County 44, 110 and counting, 27-20, the Patriots lead. Here comes Dabrowski. It's a RPO across the middle. Caught!
Hell, he still caught it. Wow.
Well, did it look like 34 had the pick?
I think he thought he did, Robbie.
Something.
He definitely, I think, deflected it.
I think Telfer was being held on this play, too. Or no, never mind. He just stepped out in front of
tried
it.
to intercept it, and he
Yeah.
missed it. Huge break. Dabrowski going to throw it, dump it nicely to Swank. First down yardage, out of bounds, stops the clock with 37 seconds here in the 3rd. Down to the 22-yard line, trying to get inside the orange zone for the first time. Orange zone brought to you by Bowen Door Service. Give them a call, 830-DOOR. Over 50 years of experience. We're knocking on the door of the orange zone. Klein is the tailback, standing behind Dabrowski. Outside pressure coming. .15 on the play clock as Jackson flips Klein to his left. Takes it. He's going to RPO it to the right. Now he's going to take off and run. Now dump it off. Oh, my goodness. That ball bounced straight up in the air, and 59 didn't know it where it was at, or he could have picked it. It landed right at his feet.
Could have had a big boy interception.
And it'd have been rumbling, stumbling. 31 seconds left here in the 3rd. 2nd down and 10. 3:35 left in the Maryville game as they take the lead, so looks like the Rebels are going to get out of there, escape with a 9-1 record this season. Dabrowski checks to the offensive coaches.
Got 10 seconds.
Sinclair sends the play in. St. Clair, that is. 7 on the play clock. Now he has to hurry. Dabrowski will take the snap. Quarterback keeper running left, cuts it up. Nice cut. Down inside the 15, outside 10. Can he get there? He will get into the end zone.
Wow.
That's Jackson football, boys. 22 yards, all on Jackson Dabrowski. That's a heck of a Red Tech touchdown. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. Just following his blocker, cuts it up. Now he gets through one tackle, another tackle. This guy's got him at the 8. No, sir. I'm too strong. Extra point for Tyler. Cut this lead to 13 if he can make it. The snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks good, and it is 27-14. 20 seconds left here in the 3rd. We'll take a 60-second break. Don't go anywhere. Here's your Alvin Jeanette anywhere movers kickoff. It's going to be a pooch and fair caught at the 28. Oh, we get out of the ball! Who's got the ball?
William Blount got it.
I think Eggleston.
Oh, my goodness. Eggleton has the ball. And the Govs have the ball down by 13, still in the third quarter. Here's your Heartland Roofing pooch kick replay on the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Fumbled and recovered by the Govs. Hits the up back right off the chest pad. And William Blount, heady play by Rico. At the 31-yard line, William Blount has the offense back on the field, trailing by 13.
And I think you take a shot right here, guys. You take a shot right here, right down the seam.
It's going to be a double move. Dabrowski now running wide left.
Run.
He's got all kinds of time.
Just keep running. He's got a first down inside the 20. We are in the orange zone after another first down. Stop the clock with 6 seconds. That's a Blount partnership first down for the Governors. And in the Bowen Door orange zone, give them a call, 830-DOOR for all your door needs. Commercial or residential. First and 10 at the 19-yard line. Clock stops with 5 seconds. 2 receivers will be to the right, 2 to the left. Could be a Klein handoff here. It will be a Klein handoff. Getting down to the 15, 17. That'll do it for 3 quarters of action. The Govs back in it here, 27-13. They're knocking on the door. When we come back, it'll be 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line. All right, back here, Mike Whitefield for an intriguing fourth quarter. 2nd and 8. Dabrowski gives it to Klein. He's going to get a couple down to the close to the 16. So he got a couple plays here to get about 6.5. I thought that was a little RPO there, but he decided to give it to AK. The handoff wasn't very clean. I think it was one of those, just give it to him, be safe. As you pull it out there, next thing you know, you might fumble, might hit his elbow or something. 3rd and 7. You got single coverage at the top with DeHart. Pressure off the edge. They drop into coverage. Dabrowski's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw across the middle. Going to be caught by Telford, but it's going to be short. It's going to be a 4th down and about a yard. Got to get to the 9.
And you've got to think this is probably going to be a straight keeper for Dabrowski.
Yeah, something. Get that extra blocker, run behind Aiden.
Something with 8. 8 will have the ball in his hands here.
Big 4th and 1. We're in the fourth quarter, trailing by 13. Sure. They're not jumping anywhere, so. When he gets the snap, it'll be around 10:40 left in the fourth. Now he'll have power set to the left.
You don't want to burn a timeout here, guys.
5 seconds on the play clock. We're going to have to call a timeout. That is not good when you're trailing by 13 points. But you got to have the play.
Yeah.
Now, if we don't get it, it looks really bad. We'll take a 60-second break after this timeout is brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports. Give them a call, 324-2008.
Four yards.
All right, fourth and about a yard for the Govs down there with the power to the left in motion. They'll bring swing. It's a quarterback keeper to the left. Oh, my goodness, this is going nowhere. Jackson's got to reverse field and go back for a big loss. That's the play call we come out of after the timeout?
I guess.
And we got a hurt player for Jeff County, so we'll step away as they tend to him. All right, here are the Patriots starting this drive with a 13-point lead. Hand off to Thomas, straight ahead.
There he goes.
There he goes. Outside zone to the left. And gets about 7 yards on first down. That play right there just deflated the Govs. And it, you can tell, deflated me. But, man, a fourth and a yard. We lose what on that play, Stan?
14.
Lose 14. Fourth and one, you go negative 14. That's kind of hard to believe. Here's a handoff. William Blount's got a chance to make the tackle short of the line to gain. They will, maybe.
Yeah, they got it.
Bring up a third down and one. So both teams now with a turnover on special teams. Coach Reeves asked for a couple big plays in special teams. They got it. William Blount couldn't cash it in, though. Third down and one for the Patriots. See if they have a problem with third and short. They don't.
No.
They get two.
William Blount says they have the football.
William Blount's got the ball.
I never saw a beanbag go in, though.
There was no beanbag. They're going to say he was down.
But they had one like that earlier in the game.
Yep.
In William Blount's favor.
Ball spotted at the 35, first and 10
Here's There's your replay as you see Thomas holding on to the ball. It might have been coming out. It was one of those that you just
He
don't
was
know.
stuck on, I think, a defender, but
There's a fumble. Quarterback's going to cake it and throw it deep
and he caught it.
One-on-one catch with Sellers versus it's Hahn. Yeah, he's guarded by Sellers again. And Sellers did a good job of battling there, but the quarterback just made a great play.
Yeah, I had inside position on him, so it was tough. On an outstanding receiver.
Yeah. But the ball's on the ground there, and that's crazy that they can complete a pass on that. Here's a run to the left. William Blount's got him flanked, but he runs by them all and gets 9 or 10 yards.
Sellers on the tackle. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Wow.
Thomas approaching 250, Robbie, on the ground.
2nd and 1 here into William Blount territory at the 42-yard line. Wilson's going to throw it outside, incomplete, and it stops the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The gunslinger at quarterback got an arm.
Here's a handoff and getting the first down at the 40-yard line. And moving the chains will be the Patriots, trying to put this game on ice with 7:45 as the clock ticks.
First and 10, Jefferson County.
The Maryville game should be getting close to over. There was a 4th down and goal. And a couple yards there. 4th and, let's see, it was a 4th and 8 from the Maryville 10 for Farragut with 1:08 left.
Tackle by Chris. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
There's an RPO. Quarterback's going to throw a deep ball. One-on-one coverage, overthrown.
Almost.
He tried to push off again.
Almost another OPI. Didn't call it.
3rd down and about 8.
Incomplete. 3rd and 8.
Third and 8. Handoff Thomas. Going to be short. Give him it'll be a 4th and 2. He's got to get to the 30. William Blount got a chance here to get off the field. Key number 1 tonight in Reeves Reeds. Get off the field. Down 6:40 and counting. Leading by 13 are the Patriots. They'll take some time here. Under 20 now on the play clock. Moving to his left. Try to get us to jump. We won't. Now down to 10 on the play clock. They're calling timeout. They're not calling any play. This timeout is going to be brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports. Give them a call, 324-2008. We'll keep it here. Looks like with 6:06 left in the game, it's William Blount trailing 27-14. The Maryville game just went final in a 28-21 win for the Rebels as they move to 9-1. Farragut is going to be the 4 seed. So they'll be going to Dobbins-Bennett or Science Hill. Right now, it's looking like William Blount's going to be going to Maryville. Jefferson County's going to be going to Bearden next week. And those two teams played in the 2nd round last year, I believe, or was it 1st round? 2nd round? I think it was 2nd round. They had a good game. I can't remember the result. I'm pretty sure those two teams matched up last year in the playoffs.
Jefferson was the 1. So
And
was
Beard-
Beard the 4?
No, I think Bearden was the 2. Would that not have been? Would that not have worked?
Yeah, that would have been second round then.
Yeah, second round. So it's a big fourth down here. About 1.5, 2 yards. Full 2. I guess you call it a full 2. They've got Thomas. Now they've moved him to the right, which means he's probably going to run just to the left right there behind number 74, just inside of him. Bring a player in motion. William Blount showing pressure. Handoff running to the left side, like I just said. I don't even coach football, guys. But I knew where the ball was going. First down, Patriots.
First and 10, Patriots from the 27.
First down run, hit, and stepping through everybody, about squirted through there. Picks up 7 down to the 20. Thomas, what's he up to now, Stan?
265.
265?
Yeah.
Oh,
36 carries, too.
ooh. That's a Ashton Genty type performance.
Healthy night, right?
They're going to throw the ball. This is dangerous. William Blount one-on-one coverage and incomplete. Stops the clock. But it doesn't really matter because your defense isn't going to get a stop on 3rd and 4th down. It's not showed that we're able to get off the field. The key, like we went over Reeves tonight, get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. We're not doing anything to get our offense the ball back. This will be a handoff
To Thomas.
As it should have been the previous play.
running wide. Williams got a chance to get him there. They do. Loses yards or no gain. I think he's going to lose 1, stand back to the 21. So, but once again, why would they run to the right?
No, William Blount's done a really good job of sealing it up on the right side really all game.
We're not stopping them running to the left.
No.
They're only stopping themselves. 4.5 to play. 4th and 4. 15 on the play clock. See where he flips him. He's gonna move him. He's gonna move him to his left side this time. A little bit of a shocker. Now they're gonna call another timeout. This timeout's gonna be brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports again. 324-2008. 60-second break. All right, it's 4th and 4. Tailback stands behind in the pistol. Takes it, fakes it this time. Quarterback's going to dump it off. Nice play there. Finally made them do something different.
Touchdown.
Oh, we got
ball in the back.
And that's going to back it up to the 15-yard line, so it's going to be enough for a first down anyways. So it'll be a 1st and 10 at about the 15-yard line. sorted out. They're going to call a hold. Yep. From the spot of the foul to the 15-yard or the 5-yard line, back them up to the 15. But it's enough for a first down. The Texans strike first in the NFL game. Mixon already up to 82 yards. Like to have him for $1.25 tonight. Oh, I do.
And that's probably going to hit, Rob. It's looking like that at least.
85 yards in the first half. Aaron Rodgers, pitiful game, 14 yards passing. 1st and 10 as the clock ticks, under 4 minutes to go, and they accepted penalty. I guess they didn't take the clock. Play clock's down to 10, though. He'll take it. It'll be a handoff. Thomas running left. William Blount's there, but he cuts up nice.
5 out of that.
Down to the 10-yard line.
You think Rodgers will blame his receivers on this one? His, Devontae Adams and
Garrett Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, he ain't got no good targets.
No.
And even Brees Hall out of the backfield. 2nd down and 5 for the Patriots here, putting this game on ice, leading by 13 points. Handoff. Thomas to the right side. Actually, is that Thomas? Yeah. He's going to gain no yards. Just gets back to the original line. So it brings up 3rd down and 5, and we'll be under 3 minutes when they take this next snap. William Blount still has all 3 timeouts. William Blount's last drive after recovering a muffed kick had a chance. Got stalled out on a 4th and 1 at the 9-yard line. Blitz coming from William Blount.
Lost 14 on a 4th and 1.
Now he'll flip Thomas to his left. He'll take it. Looking to his left. Going to throw the ball. Deep pass. Wide open.
And overthrew him.
Oh, he threw it to the track. Freshman got a little jittery there. He's got a big arm, though. Stops the clock. 4th and goal. They can go up by 16 here with a field goal, as the kicker's got plenty of leg from here.
Yeah, that doesn't help you a whole lot other than the fact it would
You'd have to
force
score
William
twice.
Blount
If
into
you, William Blount did score twice. They'd have to get two two-point conversions. I think you do it. You turn it over here. I mean, William Blount. They ain't done much. He trusts his. Yeah, he trusts his defense.
Only 2:40 to go.
But now they're about to get a delay of game.
He'll call timeout.
His final timeout. Now let's see what decision he makes. This timeout's going to be brought to you by Yearwood Motorsports. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, fourth and goal here, or 4th and 5, I'm sorry. Wilson looking to his right. Going to throw an out pattern.
Caught.
Touchdown, Hahn. Is it Hahn or 5?
5. The guy that was called back a while ago.
Not entirely sure what happened in the backside of the defense that time. Looked like we went for the pick and didn't read it right and left him wide open.
33-14 now, Patriots. Extra point up. And it's good. Take a short break. Come back with a kickoff. All right, we're back here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108.
They brought somebody on late.
Guess it don't matter.
It don't matter. But
Kick down to the 5, and straight ahead is, I believe that may be Swaney. I'm not sure.
best field position on a kickoff we've had tonight.
What was the number on that? Oh, it was Boger.
So 2:34 to go, Robbie. To seniors here, last opportunity here at William Blount.
Yep.
Won't be their last game.
Nope. But you talk about a great senior class. That. Yep. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Dabrowski in the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have to dump it off. He will. No.
Drop.
Seth Breeding, the senior. He's not feeling very well tonight. He's a little under the weather, but they give him a play here. Just good to see him out there, you know, his last. Straight drop for direction. Now he's going to throw a screen. Caught by Seth. And he's just not got his energy. You can tell. He probably needs to get a sub.
Yeah, he's going to take him out.
But good job to give Seth a catch there on senior night. As the clock is under 2 minutes here when they take this snap. But yeah, we talk about a player like Seth. He's a basketball player that come out his senior year. And he's been a great contributor. Bring in a couple seniors with him is Gibson and Robeson, the freshman, will actually check in, but Gibson back in.
They better hurry.
Robeson will check in at quarterback. We saw a lot of this in the JV game where they scored 22 points against Maryville Monday. As Fisher Newman's also out at quarterback right now for the JV team. So, emergency quarterback, and he's going to be a good one. 4th down, 120 and counting. They're going to punt the ball away.
Is this the first punt of the second half?
I guess so. Wow.
After we had 9 in the first half, combined 9.
Five on the play clock. I just take a delay of game if you can't snap it. They will. 5-yard penalty, 51 seconds left.
51 seconds, guys. I think I just go for it. Try to throw something. They're not going to score.
Yeah, they're not going to. They're just going to take a knee when they get it. I'd let somebody try to get a play.
Unless he's trying to get some guys in on the punt, but you're bigger at risk giving up a punt return. But I don't know.
I think Hahn will call fair catch. Right?
Yeah, most of the time that's what they do, but we want first penalty of the second half.
Or you're just going to let it bounce? And it'll take a big bounce down inside the 30.
27.
46 yards. That helped us average on the night.
Yeah, let's talk about our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. Each game, Murphy Bobcat wants to reward their player of the game. They'll win, get them a shirt and a party pack for 4 from the Roll Arena. Give me some input, guys.
I would say Jaden Dehart.
Dehart with the lone touchdown.
He had also had 86 yards total receptions on 5 receptions.
All right.
Yeah, I'd go D-Hart as well.
All right, let's give it to Jaden Dehart. As Jeff County will take their final knee. We'll get Jaden his T-shirt and his party pack to the Roll Arena. Your final score here from Mike Whitefield. It's the Patriots moving their win streak to William Blount to 9 straight wins, and their all-time record goes to 4-19 against them. So the final score 34-14. We will take a short break and come back, talk stats with Stan, wrap it up from here, and talk about next week's playoff game. All right, welcome back to the Heartland Roofing post-game show here from Mike Whitefield. Final score, Jefferson County 34, William Blount 14. And Stan, you have the scoring and the stats.
Yeah, Stats with Stan brought to you by Red Tech, of course, the best refrigerant in business for LG appliances. You see the number right there on the screen. First of all, the scoring there was no scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter action, Jefferson County got a pair of touchdowns from Thomas, a 9-yard run and a 45-yard run, to take a 14-0 lead at the halftime. Third quarter heated up, 27 total points scored. Both teams scored 2 touchdowns. Jefferson County caught a 39-yard pass, Hahn did, from Wilson to go up 21-0. William Blount answered with a 51-yard touchdown pass from Murphy Bobcat player of the game, two Murphy Bobcat player of the game. Jaden Dehart, that was a 51-yard pass from Dabrowski to cut the lead to 21-7 after Tyler's kick. But Jefferson County answered with Thomas's third touchdown of the run of the night. 72-yarder. Kick was no good. It was 27-7. William Blount comes back and gets a Dabrowski 22-yard touchdown run. And Tyler's kick made it 27-14 at the end of 3. Fourth quarter, only one score, and that was, of course, Jefferson County as Wilson hit Young for 10 yards. Wilson's second touchdown of the night. And the extra point was good. 34-14 is your final. The Governors lose here on senior night. Here are your statistics. First downs, William Blount 12, and they had 0 about midway through the second quarter. Jefferson County ended up with 17. Rushing yards, William Blount 27 carries for 45 yards. Jefferson County 45 carries for 234. Through the air, William Blount was 18 of 33 for 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Jeff County was 11 of 21, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Passing yards, William Blount had 212. Jefferson County only had 95. Total yards, 257 for the Governors, 329 for the Patriots. Penalties, William Blount only penalized 2 times. That's least they've been penalized all year. 2 times for 15 yards. Jeff County was penalized 7 times for 55. Both teams had a turnover on special teams, muffed kicks on both sides. William Blount punted 6 times for 37.7. Jeff County punted 4 times for 35.8. Individually for the Governors, Jackson Dabrowski led them on the ground with 26 yards. A lot of that in the second half, had 43 yards. He was big negative at the half. Aiden Klein had 14 yards, and Darius Brook 5 for William Blount. Dabrowski, we gave his numbers, 212 through the air. Dehart with 5 catches for 86. Telfer, 3 for 24. Swank, 2 for 53. Robeson, 2 for 18. Breeding had 1 for 3. Let's see who else. Klein had a couple for 4. Also getting in on the action. Gibson had a couple for 8. And they had 1 more, and that was Reed. Randy Reed had 1 for 16 as well. Over on the Jefferson County side, it was all Thomas on the ground as he had all their yardage and then some. 264 for him. Everybody else was either in the negative, although Martin did come in and have 13 yards rushing. Through the air, Wilson 61 yards, Osborne 34 yards. Pretty much everything was to Hahn in the first half. Well, in the second half, he had 86 yards of receptions, and then Young had 16 yards and Rodriguez 9. So that's where they stood on that part. So once again, William Blount falls tonight to the Patriots, 34-14. Robbie, we got to get ready for a playoff game.
Yeah, next week we'll be over at Maryville High School as the Govs. It will be a 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday night here on Gov Nation Network. And so let's go and recap a little bit tonight. Congratulations, Carson Hard, on winning the Kayla Lots Dash for Cash. He wins the $1,000. Put in a good effort tonight. If you want to check out, the William Blount Theater is putting on a performance of the Little Shop Horrors tomorrow night, Saturday afternoon, and Saturday night. So go out and check those guys out. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to the crew tonight. We'll wrap it up here and get ready for the playoffs. You never know. Maryville struggled a little bit tonight against a Farragut team that's 4-6, and the reason we play the game. So the Govs will be in action next Friday night. Come on out if you can't. Join us on Gov Nation Network or NFHS. Thanks. Bye.